Alright. We should be ready to go. Any second. We're live over on the horizontal. Now we're gonna make sure that it's actually live to the public. And now it is. Now it's live to the public. And now I gotta go over here. Over here. Public. Alright, so that's public. That's also going live. Now it is live. Yibbity doo da. Dibbity doo, diggity tang, dibbida, dibbida ding dang. And I'll just close those. Oh wait, I'll save it. And then close it. Okay. That's all good. Now I just need those up. Alright, yep, shorts is all good. Horizontal is S-Man in the Chipper Chap. Howdy ho, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Now I'm just gonna make sure that chat's working on screen. I don't know which one is which. So this one. So that one's shorts, and that one is yes. Bam. Okay. So now, just really making sure everything's working, everything's all good, because it's the second time I'm using like the kind of like new chat stuff that I've been using. So we're gonna have to wait and see if it works. Hopefully it will, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be upset. So we should be. It's not showing up. Why? Why? But how are we doing today? How are we all doing? Hope we're all having a lovely day. Yeah, you can't catch me. You can't catch me. I eternally belong to someone else. Thank you very much. Alright, now why is the chat being funky? Oh, I've hidden it. That's why. Alright, there we go. So the chat should be there. Yeah, it's a bit small, I will say. But, how is that? You can barely read that. My God. Why is the chat like this? Why is that? We'll do... Oh! Have I done a silly? I've went and done a goddamn freaking dumb thing. Hold on. Now the chat should be working. Perfectly fine, too. Should be, hopefully. If not, if anything, I probably made it a little bit too big. Okay. Alright. Let me do a quick little test. Oh, what's going on there? Oh, why is the chat doing that, huh? You guys see that? You see that there? Now, why is it going and done? I think I might have made it a little bit too big. Because I want it to fit in like that little, this kind of little box there. You know, I might, okay, let me just, I'm figuring it out. Because I can only test this, specifically the chat, I can only test it when I'm live. Does it suck? Immensely. Width is fine. I'll make it a little bit taller. I wish I was a little bit taller. So now, boom. Make it less big. Maybe just like, maybe 2 times as big instead of 3 times. Okay, and need to go to bed, your head's killing me. Oh, well, all good. Well, I hope that you have rest. I hope that when you wake up, your head pains have disappeared. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your night, restful, and thanks for coming out even for a short while. Do appreciate it. Alright, yeah, see, it's way too big. So if I make it just a smidge smaller, it should be fine. And as soon as it is, we can start with the, we can continue with the Trevenant hunt. Not Trevenant, sorry, Phantom. We can continue with the Phantom hunt. It's the flu, so to continue, ooh, that's not a good sign, but I do genuinely hope that you feel better soon. See, now why is it so pixelated? I don't get it. Why? Why do you choose to be this way? What will you have? Alright. See, like, cause that's a good size, but it's like pixelated, and we don't want it to be pixelated. We want it to be clear. But why? Yeah, like if I make it too big, like, okay, let's do like 2.5. It was at 3 before, and it was way too big. So make it a little bit bigger again. All right, boop. Alright, let me send a quick little testy too. Come on. Alright, I think that's better. Like, it's eligible. Is it still blurry as hell? Yes. Can I fix that? I wish I could, like, immediately. But I don't know. Alright, so what's going on? Why is it all very blurry? Alright, hold up. Is it just because, like, because if I make that big, is it just text? Is text just a little bit blurry? Like, yeah, I could make it a little bit bigger, but it might just be it's crunching the quality. You know what I mean? It's probably just crunching the quality of it. Which I don't know why. It just wishes to do so. Which, needless to say, is a little bit annoying. It's annoying! Oh well, you know what? I think that's fine. Like, longer messages are gonna get a little bit snipped. They're gonna get a little bit snipped. But that's okay. You know? Prevents full-on trauma dumping. But yeah, how are we all doing today? Hope you're having a lovely day. Charlotte, hello, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day, and if not, I hope it gets better. Let me just personalize some more stuff, just a little bit more. Make sure I can see everything as intended. Alrighty, do that, and then do this. And now, on my right monitor, we should be able to do that. Did you see the shiny Mew? I did! I actually did see your shiny Mew. And awesome. And awesome. And honestly, it's awesome. Love to see that you're doing that. Apparently YouTube is down for some people, so hopefully the stream goes well. Oh! Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be absolutely okay. I wish I could fix this fucking chat, though. I wish I could fix the chat. You know, I wish it would just work, but no, it wants to be difficult. It wants to just be, oh, I'm gonna be blurry today. It's like, well, screw you. Okay, but why do you decide to be this way? Oh, I love having, cause I'm a perfectionist. I wanna make sure shit's good, cause if it's bad, it's gonna be in the back of my head the whole time, and I'm not gonna like it. That would explain why there's only 3 people in this stream. Brother, that's how the streams go, my friend. But am I complaining? No, I am not. I'm happy. What do I need? Styling, no. Effects, no. Why is nothing working? Alright, let me have a look-see. Is it right? Bold? Is it because I have it as bold? Could that potentially be why? Well, we've got to figure it out. I can't just sit here and not Spotify integration? Excuse? I can stream Spotify music. I'm not going to do that. I'll do it on like shorts, but not on anything else. Oh yeah, horizontals always lost people, because people on shorts, they find me through doom scrolling. So hello! Gotta love how you get the mute comically under odds, but Lunala is ongoing comically over odds. True! And they take ages. The battle thing. What is it? The Dynamax Adventures. They take a while. Alright. Am I seeing that? Hey, I can finally see shorts chat. Jesus Christ, that took way too long. Alright, who is it? PM8, hello, hi. Adam Awesome Gaming, how you doing? Chipper Chap, how you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely day. You've deeply inspired me to create my own vids, so you're a content creator? Oh, hell yeah. Love to hear it. I hope that you're having fun doing it. Hope it's a passion of yours and that you're going and doing it, because very, very proud of you for taking that first jump, you know? Leslie, hello, hi, how you doing? Love the vids. Well, thank you very much. I love the support. And Fire Phoenix, you're back. Well, welcome back, my friend. Okay, so now that I have those up, I don't know why it's doing that. Is it visibility? How the hell do I change it from not being bold? Can it not be bold? Is that what's making it bad? I don't know why. Is it in styling? Increase outline by... Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what it is. All right, let me do... All right, let's try this. Let's try this. I'm gonna give it a red hot raring go, as they say. Cause on, like, I get it and then it's fine. And work for me, please. I really hope you do. If you won't, I'm going to be quite pissed off. And by quite pissed off, I mean very, I'm gonna be very upset. And that's the last thing I need to be right now. I woke up with a headache. But it's getting better now. Yo, the yellow banana thing. Sorry, do you guys like have fidget toys and stuff? I do. I don't really use them too often. But there's this one thing that's like a yellow stretchy, and it's like, you can't really hear it. But it goes for like, it stretches up to like a meter, I think. And it's pretty crazy. It's also a pretty damn good weapon. Cause like you can like, cause it's like elastic, right? I'm scared lichens in the room. They're like, don't you fucking hit me with that. But you can stretch it really far, and if you let go of it, it goes with such speed like an elastic band. I'm not gonna do it. They're like giving me the like death stare. Oh man. Okay. Okay, let me. Should be better. Oh god. It's less blurry! Yay! Alright, you know what? That's a win. I'm taking that. Alrighty. I'm happy. I'm so happy that I'm gonna convert. I'm a plushie now. Yeah, I just thought I'd put it in there just for fun. So I can just be a plushie. I know that it's moved a little bit to the left, and I can't really fix that unless I like move the source. And it's kind of annoying. So we're gonna have that. But I usually just use that one for like AFK stuff. But I can turn into a marketable plushie super easily. Like at a whim now. Boom. Plushie. Normal. Angry. Plushie. Normal. Angry. Normal. Plushie. You know, I can do that like immediately now, which is super fun. So when I get angry, I can just quickly do that and then immediately I'm angry, which is great. And then like if I, you know, I can go back to normal, which is really fun, and I'm glad I figured out how to do that. So yeah. But I typically use this when I'm like AFK, so like I'll change it to like this and I'll do that. But like if I'm back, I can still be here and it can show that I'm talking. Also, why is the chat doing that? Well, now I can fix the chat here, which is great. Become shiny for a second. I do need to make that actually. I do need to make that, but for next stream, that might be a thing. Who knows? But we'll go back to what we were doing. Actually, I can make this probably a little bit bigger. I'm honestly happy for that to be a bit bigger. Okay, let's go and... Actually, I'm noticing I'm not really moving too much when I'm talking. Let me fix that real quick. Random move. Oh, that's why. I lowered the movement amount. There we go. Lower the velocity, make it so I move around just a little bit more, and it should just look generally better. Okay, now we need to continue this hunt for Phantom. But before we do anything, I just need to quickly chuck in the time that we had for it. Did I write it down? Phantom was an hour 47? God damn! This one's taking a while. Jeez Louise. That's a bit crazy. Wait. Edit splits. There we go. Okay, start timer. I want to start that timer at what was it again? Like an hour 40 something. Am I blind? 1:47:29. Okay, so an hour 47:29. Bada boom, and then as soon as we start flying, we'll do it again. The Shiny a Day series is cool? Well, I'm glad you think so. I think you're pretty cool for thinking it's cool. You feel me, Megan? Whichever way you pronounce that. Hope I don't butcher it. Alrighty, let's start, shall we? And then, of course, I pick up the recording where we left off. We have phased on a few things. We phased on, like, we phased on 2 pincers, which are still here, because I didn't catch them yet. As well as a fletchling that spawned over there, which was really funny. And I'm sure some people thought as well. It was very well comically timed, but there's 2 shiny pincers there that I didn't catch last time. Because you know at the end of the short I always do like, oh, is there any cleanup? And there usually is. Because phasing in this game is super easy. So we're currently on phase 3. It's a little bit harder to shove it into like the shorts one because I want it to look just clean, you know, and if I put too much text and stuff, it just makes it look messy. And a lot of like the YouTube short stuff that I come across is just messy in general. So it's like, I don't really want to, you know, bombard the senses, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, hope we're all having a lovely day. We're going to be continue doing this, and then of course after we actually catch it, we will be spinning the wheel, figuring out what else to hunt. But yeah, I've done quite a few hunts in like my own time as well, so I have a good little stockpile of recordings and such. The wheel is very slowly getting smaller. I mean, like, it's crazy, and I'm also working on some like other shorts as well, like of course not like a different series that's daily, because Jesus Christ, can you imagine how much work that is? Doing like 2 daily series would be absolutely insane. I already do a daily series and I have been doing it for 2 whole like things now, like over half a year I've been doing it. 116 days is marks today, so pretty crazy of doing, like, in my opinion, well, quality that I'm proud of, at least, doing daily shorts that I'm proud of, that I like. And I'm actually kind of surprised the Annihilate one's popping off as much as it is. Genuinely, I'm like, god damn, people like the Annihilate one, that's crazy. Supreme Salamander, hello, hi, welcome to the stream, hope you're having a lovely day. Today we're carrying on the last stream's hunt, which of course was a Phantom, and because you've joined, we're gonna get it. Man, could you imagine? Could you imagine if that was the case? Oh well. Ugh. Moving around in my chow. I mean, we've only been hunting it for like 2 minutes right now, but overall, I think we're gonna definitely get over like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 if we're unlucky. Which, who knows? You know, shiny hunting is like, did you guys know that with the odds in this game, flipping, like, the odds of getting a shiny in this game with the shiny charm is the same odds as flipping a coin and getting heads 10 times in a row. It's the same mathematically. Pretty nutty. So if I went and flipped a coin and I got it 10 times in a row, that's same odds as getting a shiny Pokemon in this game with the shiny charm, because it's like 1 in 1,000. Not as bad as you thought. Yeah, no, this game's like crazy good for shiny hunting, especially like, and I made a whole video about it, right? I made a whole video about like what I think about, oh, has shiny hunting become easier? And like I mentioned that, like, well, yeah, shiny hunting's been getting easier with every like new generation, pretty much. There's always like a new way to hunt, and ever since the jump to the 3DS, it also just increased the base shiny odds. So it's like, well, yeah, of course they're making it easier. Like, they used to be like super, I guess, secret, you know, like barely anyone saw them, barely anyone gets them in like Gen 2 and onwards, right? Because the odds of getting it are crazy. And that's what a lot of people complain about. A lot of people are complaining that in ZA it's way too easy, and like, I understand the point of view, because you can literally do it like while you sleep. You get a rubber band, you go down, you go to Wild Zone 3, and then you just keep going up into the tower, and then you'll get, like, when you wake up, you'll have 10 shinies. Like, that's, I don't need, like, not a guarantee, obviously, because you can't guarantee that, but still, it's crazy. It is a crazy amount in comparison to all the games, which is why people are saying, oh, it's gotten too easy. But, and I make a point of this in the video, is simply saying it's just more accessible for people who don't want to spend days and, you know, days or months shiny hunting for something. So like, this game's probably like the easiest way to get like shiny Latios and shiny Latias and like the 3 sacred swords and or Swords of Justice, sorry, not the 3 sacred swords. The Swords of Justice, you know? Like, it's probably the easiest games to get them in, because even if they're in distortions, you can do the donuts and increase your shiny odds even more, which is why I don't do them, because for me personally, I think it's too easy, especially when you get like a shiny power 3, right? Shiny power 3 is busted. Guaranteed shiny? Crazy. Are they hard to get? Yeah, but still. Like, getting a guaranteed shiny is just like, it kind of defeats the point in my own eyes. Like, for me, I wouldn't do that. But, you know, for some people, again, that just want to, like, have a different colored Pokemon and don't want to spend, like, hours doing it, you know? Or potential hours, you know? That's fine. I just think when people, like, start belittling others for doing easier methods is when it actually becomes an issue. You know, which some people do. Some people say, yeah, it's gotten too easy. Too many people have shinies. It's like, well, you know, the vast majority of the audience for Pokemon is, I don't know, casual audience, kids, you know? Could you imagine the adrenaline rush when a kid does that? And when you tell a kid, oh, that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance, they're like, no way, really? And they get excited, you know? Because they're the target audience. So it's, you know, it's, I'm trying to just think of more ways to like talk about it, honestly, but there's not too much that I can say that I haven't already said, you know. And like, it seems, and for some people it takes ages, you know. Some people it takes ages because it's all luck. It's all luck based. It's shiny hunting's a game of probability. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, and it could be in 2 seconds, it can be in like a day, but like in this game you'd have to be pretty unlucky to go, you know, to get it like within a few days, simply because like the shiny odds are like crazy in your favor in this game. And again, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. And like, people complain, you know, and it's just the fact. People are gonna complain about like everything, like all that kind of stuff, you know. Like, I'm playing this game, and then you listen and hear like, oh, they spent more money on the Super Bowl ad than they did for this game. Huh? That's a bit, you know, a bit nutty, a bit crazy, one might say. But you know, they made a lot more money off of this game than the freaking Super Bowl ad, probably. But like, you kind of see where I'm coming from when I like talk about this. Also, Alpha, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a absolutely lovely day. Right now, we're continuing the hunt for Phantom, which we were doing last week, so we're still continuing that, and then as soon as we finish, we'll be, of course, spinning the wheel and figuring out what we should get next. What should you shiny hunt? Like, there's a lot of, I could say a lot of things here. I could say go hunt Verizon, and then I'll put you through an absolute whirlwind of pain. But I feel as though, what's a good shiny that I like, that I haven't been able to hunt? Hunt for a Lowland Raichu if you have the DLC. And if you don't have the DLC, hunt for, I don't want to be too mean. I'm not going to say like Fennekin. Yeah, I'll say Chespin instead. Oh god, Chespin's a nightmare to hunt for. But let's go, I'm gonna request that you go and hunt for Heracross. And the best way to shiny hunt for Heracross if you don't have the DLC, literally go to the opposite side of the current Wild Zone and just do the runaway method. Do you name your Pokemon? Because maple syrup is a good name. Oh, I name all the shinies that we get. Any shiny for the series, I always get. Just got out of practice? Nice. And your brother was actually in the stream last time? Crazy? Huh. Well, if they're here now, hello. Hope you're having a lovely day. Man, so many pincers. I'll probably give some away. Because we know I'm not going to be using these pincers. I mean, there's a lot of like Pokemon that you get that you like never use, especially duplicates. So that's why I like usually, that's why I always trade away a lot of my duplicates to you guys, you know? Because like I know you guys would like use them or like appreciate them more, rather than just letting it sit and rot in a box, you know? Your friends are watching this over your shoulder. They say hi. Well, hello to you guys specifically. I'm gonna guess there's 3 of you in total. Hello to all 3 of you. I'm gonna see if I got that right. If not, 4 of you. It's at least more than 2, because they said friends, as in plural. Which I wish I could say. I'm kidding. I have a good little friend group that I love. I play D&D with them. And most recently, my character died. So I'm having to make a new one. D&D. It was only 37 sessions in. I wasn't too emotionally attached to them. I definitely don't have a drawing of them on my desk. That, you know, because I really liked playing as them. Phantom, please shine for Crow. Oh, you know, with that blessing, we're about to get it. Watch this. So you gotta set up for moments like that. It's a group of 5. Damn it, I was close. Damn it. I was close though. I played D&D. What class was I? I was, now, no one better judge me for this. I was a Paladin Warlock. Yes, I know. People say it's the best. And it was awesome. But I'm making a new character now, which, I'm gonna be so real. I'm scared I'm gonna have more fun with them. Which, honestly, I think I might. I might actually have more fun with the new character I'm making. But, like, I'm never going to be able to reach the amount of aura I had as Asher, I don't think. Asher was, he was a Warforged, and he was just, man. I absolutely loved him. He was great. Very low wisdom. That's what fucked him over, actually, because of his low wisdom. But he had like a 20 con, he had a 20 charisma, so he was a tanky big boy. I definitely didn't AC max him, and he definitely didn't have an AC of 23. So saving throws were kind of the only thing that I got fucked over with. And the thing is, the combat where he died, we leveled up. And if I had one more level, I would have had the Paladin Aura, which would have given me a bonus to my wisdom saves. So if it wasn't for that, I don't think he would have died. And because of the way he is as well, I talked to, you know, the DM at the time. And like when he died, I'm like, hey, can I actually pull you aside for a second, like talk to you? And we pretty much were just talking about Revivify. Because those of you who know like D&D, Revivify, if you have a diamond and you have like a 3rd level spell slot and you know the spell, or at least have a scroll of it, you're able to cast it. And because of Ash's unique makeup, I'll say, we pretty much said, yeah, Revivify won't work on him. And we said that, you know, in our own little section away from the table. And when we came back, a character that one of my other close friends have made later on, earlier on in the campaign, his first character died terminally ill, but died fucking swinging. And he came back with a character that was very similar to Asher. He was a cleric, but he was a warforged that you know, was pretty much brought to life by the same deity. And his character immediately rushed over, tried to cast Revivify, but it didn't work. So he kept trying to, and it didn't work. And it was emotional for a lot of people, I'll say. Like, I don't cry, and I didn't cry then, but yeah, it sucked. But it was good. The storytelling was absolutely immaculate in the scene. It was absolute cinema. Yeah, so I've been talking to the DM, figuring some stuff out for like, oh yeah, how could we introduce a new character at this point? And we figured something out, so. The only reason I'm not saying anything is because, one, Lycans is also a player, so I don't want to spoil things to them. And two, some of the other moderators that like come and go, because you know they're my friends, they're a part of the same group, and I trust them. So they when they have time, they come in to see how everything's going and like support the stream and stuff. And it was and they're also in it, so I don't want to say anything in case they're listening. Told them to do their schoolwork, and they said if you turn me off, they would die. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. You wouldn't kill them, would you? Man, I can't wait for this phantom to shine. YouTube keeps crashing. Is it just you? I believe so. Today, I'm actually holding a steady connection, so thank God. Yeah, I remember the last few streams was a little bit finicky with connection, but today it's good. So, hope it doesn't jinx it, but still. You've been doing D&D for a while. Oh, D&D is so much fun. Like, especially when you have like a good group of friends that you can be comfortable with. It's just such good downtime, you know? It's just so much fun. How am I doing tonight? I'm doing absolutely splendid, Mikey. I hope that you're doing well as well, you know? Hope you're having a lovely day, lovely night. Front page doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, there's an issue with YouTube today, which sucks. Considering I'm, you know, streaming, but what can you do? I have my streaming schedule and I stick to it. Which is good fun. Keep saying something went wrong. Yeah, it's a YouTube thing today. Thank you, YouTube. It's okay. It's a website. Things happen. The real ones will just defy logic and just be in the stream anyway. So, you know, that's how we separate the real fans from the fake fans. Of course, I'm joking. Like, I say stuff like that, and then immediately after, I'm like, no, I don't want to be mean to people who support me. That's horrible. That must mean you're a real one? I think you're a real one, too. I think you're a real one. I think everyone who's watching right now is a goddamn real one. Let me tell you that right now. Even Charlotte's friends that are in the background that should be doing their schoolwork. But are too busy listening to me yapping about freaking nothing, and then Pokemon, and then nothing again. Also, God of War remakes? Is anyone here like really into like God of War and stuff? Because I never played the original 3, but I played the ones on like PlayStation as well as like Ragnarok, and I had an understanding of like Kratos and like his origins and stuff, which I feel like just to enjoy it a little bit more, you should know. But I've been holding off on playing specifically the Ragnarok free DLC until I play like the original, you know, God of War. And I started playing through like the first one on like an emulator, but it just doesn't run too great, which sucked. Might have just been like the version that I got up and things like that. But it's just difficult to like play. I am bad at playing games, and what I mean by that is that anytime I start a game, I like start it and then I move on to something else. Right now, I've been like super into roguelikes, like crazy into like Mega Bonk. Goddamn, I've been absolutely obsessed with that game for a little bit, and then I've like moved on to like other ones as well. Like I started playing like Brotato recently, and I've been on like playing that when I have like any kind of free time as well. But then it's like, there's all these other games that it's like, oh, I started, but I never finished. One of which is a real-time action game, which is, you know, kind of in that Souls-like realm, but more kind of like, let's say, like Final Fantasy-esque. Like like later games, like the most recent Final Fantasy that came out, where it's like real-time combat and stuff. I was playing that. It's Kazan, the last soldier, the berserker, something like that. Excuse that voice crack, thank you. But I've been playing through that, but I keep forgetting about it and like never going back to it. So what I'm trying to do, anytime I have a bit of free time and like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna have a little bit of time, get through this one game, that way I can like love it and experience it. And the reason I cracked down on that is because you know, Valentine's Day came up recently, and I got Lycans some books that they were really interested in. They're not here yet, but I ordered them on the day, Valentine's Day, and was showing them. It's like, yeah, like, you know, I wanted to get you something, and then they were like, oh shit, didn't get you anything, I need to get you something now. And then they got me Black Myth Wukong. So I'm like, okay, as much as I would love to play that, I need to finish like these other games first. That way I can just be like, I can play this without having this guilt ridden in the back of my head saying, oh, but you didn't finish this game, you know? Because like, Black Myth Wukong looks crazy good. I'm just hoping my PC can run it. That is offered, like it's offered for me to use their PC. Like, I think it'll be alright. Like, I can turn down graphical settings. I just think the only reason it's been a bit is purely because, what do you call it? Kazan, I don't think is like crazy well optimized, I don't think. It's still good and like it runs well, but it does have like lag spikes, but I'm still able to play like Monster Hunter Wilds and stuff like that on my PC, so it's like, I feel as though it might just be an optimization thing. Even then, Monster Hunter Wilds is not great because its optimization for PC is why it has mixed reviews. But there's other games and stuff that I play, again, probably not too graphically. Whoa! Hello? Why did my thing go freaking ballistic just then? Did you guys hear that? Did that pick up? If it did, that's really funny. My Discord just blew up. Oh, that's crazy. What did I miss on my own server? You and the girls have to go. We have next class. Man, I might catch the stream later. Bye times 6. Well, goodbye to you, 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 and last but not least, goodbye to you. I think I said that 6 times. But I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Stay focused, learn, and I finished school, so you should too. Don't do drugs. I don't know. Unless it... I'm not saying that. I stopped myself mid-sentence. You got a shiny Squirtle? Oh, hell yeah. You want a shiny hunt? What games you hunting for and for who? Not Sword and Shield. You should shiny hunt in Sword and Shield for an Applin. I'm kidding. I wouldn't torment you to that. I'll say... A lot of games like are good to shiny hunt in, especially more like recent games. Like Legends EA is really good for hunting. Same with like Legends Arceus. So let's say shiny hunt for if you have Legends EA, I would say just for fun, hunting that. Why not? So in Legends EA, go and hunt for a it's a good shiny. It's a good shiny. Hunt for Clauncher. Hunt for Clauncher. Doesn't matter which game, and you can hunt it for in X and Y. You can hunt it for in like Legends EA. But go hunt a Clauncher. Or a Clawzitza. Either one of that line. Brother was in the stream last stream. Hope he joins soon so you can prove to me that your brother is also a subscriber. I believe it. I believe it. It was, what was the name? Let me look back up. Sasuke Sanchez. Oh, I believe I remember them. I think they joined in. It wasn't, because Small Santos was someone else that pretended to be. But no, I think I remember someone else coming in with that name. I could just be misremembering and just being an absolute dope, but wait and see. You don't have that one yet? Good idea. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. You got a shiny Squirtle in 59 minutes and 59 seconds? Right under an hour. God damn. Yeah, getting this Phantom, like, it's very, very hit or miss when, like, you do hunts like this. You can either, like, get it, like, immediately, or you can get it, you know, I was saying this before, you can get it immediately, you can get it in, like, hours. And just then, Chippa Chap just got a shiny Alolan Raichu. Hell yeah, that's probably, like, one of my favorite shinies of all time. Honestly, shiny Alolan Raichu is just so nice. Oh, there it is! There's the Phantom! Oh my god! Hey! Well, would you look at that? We both got it at the same time. How awesome is that? Of course we do like a Premier Ball, right? Maybe a Timer Ball, actually. No, Timer Ball's too perfect. Alright, hold up, let's go. Alright, hello, Phantom. How you doing? Oh, it's so pretty. Hi. Get in the Timer Ball, boop. And a 1, 2, 3, shiny Phantom for me. Now we got some cleanup, because we got Pinsir number 1 and Pinsir number 2. Do we have a Scyther? No, we do not. But that's okay. I don't really like Scyther shiny, but we have to get these guys. Let me do... Ow. Go away. Leave me alone. You're gonna get repeated ball. 1 and 2. Damn, why did he make that noise? Nice. I think that, that's all. Right? I think so. But yeah, that was awesome. Alright. You know, it'd be really funny if this shiny fletchling was here. No, it's huge though. God damn, look at the size of that fletchling. That's a huge fletchling. My god. It must be humongous. Giganiminosaurus. Gigantomorphous. Alright, Where is he? Phantom. Yay! Now we just gotta name her. Yay! Alrighty, let's go. I mean, Maple's pretty good. Oh, but I kind of want to save that for Trevenant. I want to save Maple. I'm calling it Hollow. I like Hollow. Yeah! I like Hollow a lot. And your name is going to be Hollow. I don't know, it speaks to me. I really like the name Hollow for it. It suits it, you know? It suits it. So yeah, that's gonna be your name. Also, that Pokeball, mwah, that Pokeball choice was freaking perfect in my eyes. God damn. Alrighty. Yeah, when I called the shiny pigeon, oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right. It was for, what was it? Snow. I hate them. I hate them so much. Snova. Snova. The one that shivers. Yes, Snova. Wait, no, yes. I hate it. I hate how similar they are. Snova and Snorunt. They're such different Pokemon, but it's too similar. I hate it. Hate it. Like the Pokemon. Hate the names. Alright, well now, actually, I need to set up the, I actually have to set up the wheel. Hold on, I haven't done that yet. Can't see chat right now. Snorunt? Yes, it is Snorunt. You were correct. Your mind immediately jumped to Hollow Knight. Honestly, same. I'm Hollow Knight pilled. Oh yeah, by the way, when the DLC for Silksong comes out, I'm 1,000% playing that. 1,000,000,000,000%. 1 trillion? Yes, 1 trillion. Alright, computer. Oh, why is all that so big? I don't need that to be that big. Oh no! Oh no, the wheel's cut in half. Alright, hold up. I need to fix this. Those on horizontal don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but those on the vertical know exactly what I'm talking about. Those over on the shorts. Oh good god. Oh good god, why is it like that? Brother. Hold up. Why are you like this? Why are you like this today, Wheel? Why am I like this? Why am I like all the way down here? What's going on? Move me over. There you go. Alright, and I'll move that. Jesus, why was that like that? Anyway, now I can actually change it. Please don't be fucked. Oh, why am I over here? Wee. Hello, I'm over here now. And the chat's there, so I'll move that like over here. Okay. Alrighty, we all know what time it is. It is time to spin the wheel. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows except us very soon, as we have to hunt for the second hunt of the stream. That's crazy. What are the fucking odds? We have to hunt Trevenants. We just hunted for Phantom. Oh my god, that's perfect. That couldn't be more perfect. Alrighty, that's crazy actually. What are the odds, huh? What are the odds? Trevenant. Shiny GIF. Let me get this bad boy up. That's crazy. Yeah, well, we gotta call it Maple, obviously. Should I keep going for the alpha here? I feel like that's not a bad idea, honestly. Come on, give me that shiny Trevenant GIF. You gonna give it to me? No? Oh, here we go, hold up. Surely this is a pretty place. Trev. I'm so anxious for it all dropping out again. I'm so worried. I can't see chat right now, but I'll be able to see it very soon, as soon as I... That's crazy. That's crazy that we actually got Trevenant. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna leave this decision up to you guys. Should I continue hunting here for the alpha? Or to save time, should I... Actually, no, I'm gonna hunt for the alpha here. Yeah. Yeah, let's hunt for the alpha, guys. So we kind of just stay in this area. We just keep doing the fly method until we get it, because it's the same, you know? Too bad I got rid of, like, all the other Pokemon here, but should be good. Alrighty. Now let me... Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy that we got Trevenant, like, right then and there. Let me write down the time for Phantom. So Phantom, we got 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 16 seconds. I'm gonna let chat choose. Actually, I'm choosing. Yeah, I'm gonna choose today. You bet me on getting Phantom and not the Alpha. You know what? That'd be great. I'll get it in 1 hour and 45 minutes. We'll have to wait and see. Just pass our recently caught one as a new one. I get 2 shorts for the price of 1. I just have to evolve it. Nah, I'm going for a living dex, brother. Going for that living dex. In order to get a living dex, I gotta make sure that we have 1 of everything. Otherwise, not really a living dex, is it? I don't know why I decided to do this. We'll be on a not great accent that I'm trying. But yeah, well, we know exactly what we gotta do. So, oh yeah, what I should do. I gotta get a quick little peeky. I gotta get a quick little peek of Trevenant before we start. It'll be crazy if we get it right now. Dang. Hello, Alpha. Oh, he's yelling. He's yelling at me. Man, what's he gonna do? Charge him? Oh, it's day. He's gonna disappear. No! Can anyone guess what your first shiny was? Pidgey or Fletchling. A bird, perhaps. Get it in a minute 27? Oh, well, that's very generous of you. The last thing I want is another Pinsir. If I get another Pinsir, I will. I'll turn into a marketable plushie. Mareep, you know what? Yeah, Mareep's a pretty, like, typical starting one, honestly, so I'm not surprised. Alright, we have not 0.9. We have 0 phases on this one. Absolutely none. Good. Wait. Good. Wait. Good. Wait. Now we're good. Yeah, we're fine. Alrighty, and I do think I have to roll up to it. Whee! Can you buy me? I'm not for sale! But you can go to the official PokemonCenter.com and get yourself a Sitting Cuties Honchkrow. Not sponsored. By God, I wish I was. Let Pokemon see this. They definitely wouldn't sponsor me because I'm Australian. And by that, I mean I swear. I do think for this, I do have to, like, go up to, I do think I have to go up to the fence every time. Which, you know, like, we'll wait and see how long it takes. Again, it could be seconds, it could be hours, it could be minutes. Second, I'm trying to combine all 3 words. I don't think it'll work. If we get a Phantom, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream and shout and let it all out. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm fixing something. Is that gonna scroll now? I mean, it freaking should. There we go. I just noticed the The recent subscriber count that goes above my head on the horizontal. Wasn't scrolling. You need to buy a Honcho, but you need a raving one. You need one that you can like squeeze and it will say something. Say something outlandish. It'll go on like a 5-minute rant about how shiny hunting is easy, but you know, it's been... Just insert the rant that I had earlier. I don't want to do the rant again. It's not the crocodile line. Helioptile. Wait, no, Wadgen 8. What am I thinking? I'm thinking the other one with Aaron. Machop. Which you guys for some reason think I hate. I don't understand. I don't know what about me screams Machamp hater. Bum-ba-da-bum, happened randomly when you were going to the night zone, but who cares? Shiny go burr. True. See, the level of excitement that some people have, you know? Even in this game. Like, why would you like, you know, diss someone for that? I don't get it. People just love to complain. I think that's just like the bare end of it. You know what I mean? People who complain about it being too easy is just, you know, they're just looking for a reason to complain, in my opinion. Like, it might be valid to them, and that's fine, but don't belittle people. You know, you're not doing any good in the world with that. You just got your glasses because you're blind for far away things. You're the only thing that makes me happy for being human. Oh, well, I'm glad that I could induce? What? I thought it was a shiny phantom for a second. I'm not good at saying these things. Trust me, my brain is thinking of many things I could say, but my mouth doesn't want to say any of them. Boy, I love the neurodivergent brain. Makes me happy to hear that. Makes me happy to hear that I've made people more, I guess, confident in a way. Which is my interpretation of what you're saying. But I'm glad. You know? Everyone should be proud of who they are. Who they really are. You know, unless you're a serial killer, then you should look in the mirror and be like, man, what am I doing? And then you should turn yourself in, because that's a crime. Money laundering, I think that's fine. I'm kidding. You shouldn't do that. That's very illegal. But, you know, like, people who are just, like, genuinely trying to be themselves, you know, it's heartwarming to hear when people just are themselves, you know? Especially, like, during school. My God. School is such a rough time, honestly, especially for I guess people who don't quote unquote fit in, like whether you're being like bullied or, you know, well, I guess picked on is kind of the same thing, but it's because I can't speak from personal experience because I've always had support. I've always had like friend groups who've like accepted me. Have I gone through my fair share of mental torment in school? Of course. Of course. I think everyone does at some point. Especially if you're like neurodivergent. Like masking is a huge thing. And like I know I masked pretty grandiose. Especially when it got into the later years in high school. Because when I went into high school, I was still like how I was in like, you know, I was just myself and I was trying to be, but then I was like getting picked on. I'm like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll just act different. And then I acted different. And then I noticed I stopped getting picked on. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I just have to act this way. So that way I'll be, you know, left alone. And like, I think a lot of people go about that. And it really does, you know, it can really like belittle some people, which is just a fact, you know? But you should never say it to yourself. And I know it's hard. It's hard to not say that stuff to yourself. Especially when, like, in some situations you're surrounded by it. Which sucks. It sucks. And it's hard, but you can't give up. You can't give up. You gotta keep pushing. You gotta keep believing in yourself. You gotta keep listening to the positive mindset of it. And of course, I'm not trying to say be positive about everything, you know? Like, if you're sad, you shouldn't push that down. You need to feel it. You know, you gotta feel sad. You gotta feel, you know, you can't just shove down emotions, because I don't want to promote toxic positivity. Hell no. Like, of course, like, I've had down times, and, like, I feel like everyone's had, like, down times, you know? Why would you pick on Crow? He's, like, the smartest person because he's a crow. True! I like shiny things. Why do you think I hunt them? like a true crow fashion. But yeah, you can't let, like, people tell you what you can and can't be. Like, if you have a passion for something, you really want to do it, like, go for it. And you can't let other people tell you that you can't. You can't let other people tell you that you're not built for it, you know? But I think a big thing that not enough people talk about when it comes to that stuff, because, like, and I want to start bringing it up, because I noticed, like, in previous streams and stuff, I always just say, like, oh, follow your dreams, you know? And, like, I think that. I do think you should. But you also have to be prepared for the amount of sacrifice it can take. And some people take a lot more sacrifice than others, you know, in certain things. It all depends on, like, you know, because everyone's situation's different, and not everyone's the same, pretty much. Everyone has, like, different support from different people, and, like, some people feel like they have no support from anyone, like family. They don't have any friends or anything like that, and, like, it's heartbreaking to hear that. And another reason why I started YouTube in the first place was because I want to grow to a point where I can, you know, I can just, like, inspire people, you know? I want people to believe in themselves, and, like, if no one else will, I want people to know that I fucking believe in you, you know? If you have a goal that you really want, that you are, like, super passionate to, and you really want to do it, it's not going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. There's tons of, like, sacrifice that people have to do there. And if it's, like, especially, like, a creative thing, it is so much harder to full send a creative thing than it is a medicine, for example. Because, like, medicine, like, you go uni, you do all that, it's still hard. Not saying it's not hard, because, like, good God, you have to fucking study for ages, and you have to put so much time and effort into it. And if that's something that you love, then hell yeah, absolutely go for it. You have my support 100% of the way. But, like, that's something that isn't, you know, fully frowned upon, you know? That's something that, like, if you say, oh, I'm studying to be a doctor, people are going to be like, oh my God, that's so amazing, that's so awesome, you know? But a lot of time, some people will be like, oh yeah, I want to be, like, a content creator, or I want to, like, do art for a living. It's much more, like, frowned upon, you know? Which generally equates to, like, that level of sacrifice when it comes to that kind of stuff. And, you know? It's harder to, like, say some people, like, especially, like, creative, to convince them to, like, pursue it fully, because to some people it's a lot of sacrifice, you know? And I think it's easier when you're younger, but also easier when you're older. But it's very hard to do as well, in both senses, because when you're younger, there's a lot more, like, pressure from, like, other people and, like, adults and things like that. They're like, oh, you're, like, something throughout my schooling experience, and, like, I'll be a little bit personal than that. Like, you know, everyone just told me, oh, you have a great voice. You have a great voice. You should do acting. You know, you're so, like, you're good at acting and all that kind of stuff. And I was pretty much told that the whole time. And I'm like, yeah, you should do acting. You should do acting. You should do acting. And it's like, Jesus, like, when you're in school, that, I'm not going to say, makes you think that you should be doing that. Well, I mean, it kind of does, right? There's the influence of outwards people, like people who are older than you and people in your same like age group that tell you, oh, you're really good at this, you should do this. So then you think, huh, you know, maybe I should do that. And then I went, I did it, I tried some acting, and oh my god, I like had a vision of the future and I was miserable. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like stop that and I'm gonna think about what I actually want to do. And I'm like, you know, I've always loved games, always loved Pokemon, always loved, I think just generally games in general. Man, I talk good, but just games in general, I've always loved. So I'm like, okay, yeah, how can I like mix this thing that I'm like, you know, I've built up the skill in, and I'm like confident in doing it. So like, you know, I did content creation, but I didn't want to show my face because self-conscious, of course. I think a lot of people are, but you know, there's ways around that. You know, that's why I have a PNG tuber guy, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, I started doing this, and I'm trying to full send it. I'm doing daily content. I'm trying to think of how I can improve, trying to think how I can do more things, you know? And one day I'll get there. And I know I'll get there because I have nothing but passion for it. Even days where it's like, God, I really am not feeling up to it. You know, you gotta do it. You gotta. Not to say you should burn yourself out, because... Sorry, I just took a gap because there's a shiny phantom. Really? 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 We're doing that now. Okay. Well. Well. Isn't that absolute? You couldn't have been the Trevenant? No, you wanted to be. You wanted to be a phantom, huh? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's not upsetting at all. Good fun. Good fun. What Hollow Knight boss should you fight? Nightmare King Grim. Radiant difficulty. That's crazy. Well, hey, if I get sick of it, I can just catch the phantom. If you still stream in a few years, you're gonna have to deal with me keeping you up to date with your journey to being a pilot. No, dude, I'd love that. I'd absolutely love that. There's a deal. As long as I keep streaming, you keep pursuing being a pilot. You hear me? Keep pursuing what you want to do in life, and that's a deal to everyone who keeps watching my stuff. If you watch me, you gotta pursue your dreams. Because the last thing you want to do is like grow old and be like, oh, I wish I'd done more with my life. I wish I pursued what I did. Don't live with regrets. Simply don't. And like, even if there's things that you regret, because like, of course there's things I regret. You know, like, because I was younger and I was like, you know, honestly, you know, just troubled in a lot of things. Not saying I was a troubled child. I was just saying like, because of course there are things that like you regret, you know. But I guess something you got to keep in mind is like without those things that I get like mistakes that you've done or things that you regret, in a sense you wouldn't be to where you are today. And it's like, yeah, of course you can think about how things are better, could be better, or things could be, you know, different, but there's no point in thinking about that stuff. Absolutely not. You're letting like the past weigh you down when it has no more hold on you. You gotta think in the present, think in the present and look to the future, you know? If you spend all your time looking at the past, then you're not really gonna get anywhere. You know, and I think that's something a lot of people struggle with. You want to become one of three things: a YouTuber, a game developer, or a coder for computers. Those are three awesome goals. And I'm going to be so real, what's stopping you from doing all three? You know, like, if you want to be a game developer, look into it, man. Like, look into coding, look into, like, free softwares like Unity and Unreal Engine and things like that. Like, there are people who make games on, like, a potato computer, you know? If you want to make a game and you have an idea, then look into it. Have that passion. Go for it. And, like, during, like, college and stuff, I tried doing coding for a bit, and I'm like, alright, it's fun doing this, you know, it is, but, like, again, I looked into the future, and I'm like, will I be miserable doing this? And the answer was yes, because I'd be sitting at a computer doing code and, like, struggling to do it because my attention span is horrible and all that kind of stuff, so it'd be harder for me. But, like, yeah, what's stopping you from being all three, you know? You should go to the Phantom purely because the shiny noise releases dopamine in your ADHD brain. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll do it just for you, Toad. Are you ready to hear it? Huh? Oh, it's over here. Ready to hear it? Oh, you heard it. You heard it here. I can't speak. I meant to say, you heard it here first, folks. But it sounded like I was starting to have a stroke. I can't believe we got a shiny Phantom. That's nuts. How often are you gonna do fletching checks? Every so often. Every so often. What's the rarest shiny I own? Probably shiny Zeraora. I got it during the Sword and Shield event. Either that or my 2 shiny Zygardes that I got in the Sun and Moon events. Like the Legends year, where there was like a new batch of legendaries you can get every month. Probably one of them. Zeraora in what game? In Sword and Shield. Years ago when the game was like, had like DLC and stuff, there was a shiny raid event for shiny Zeraora. And, I participated, got myself a shiny Zeraora. Can't do Nightmare King Grim Radiant to save your life. It's a hard one, man. Do the Radiance. Do the Radiance on Radiant difficulty. But that's only if you've done the Pantheon, I suppose. Do Pantheon 4. Do all of Pantheon 4. For those of you wondering as well, the reason I'm not catching the Phantom is because if I do, it'll spawn back in, which will mean I'll technically get more rolls for shinies, but less of a chance to get the Trevenant. You don't have that unlocked yet? Not good at 3? Well then, keep doing 3. Persevere. Mandus Lords is also a pretty good suggestion. Mandus Lords is fun. I would say, yeah, I wouldn't say that in case it's a spoiler. because we love rants on this channel, you're just gonna rant. Well, make sure it's nothing too crazy personal. And remember, don't do any like crazy personal information. Oh my god! Well, it's here. That's crazy. See, like that took so quick. 21 minutes? 21 minutes and boom! That's it. Oh, look. Wait, there's two. Hold on. We can get a photo shoot. Hold up. Let's get, oh, look at that. Oh, look at them both. We got a shiny Phantom and a shiny Alpha Trevenant. That's crazy. Alrighty, we obviously Premier Ball. You know, obviously Premier Ball for this guy. We gotta. But as a wise man's once said, you can just knock them out, and we catch them. So Brave Bird, and boom! In a 1, 2, 3, Alpha Trevenant for me. Goddamn, that was real quick. But now we have to go get this Phantom. Where is he? Where's the Phantom? There's the Phantom. Get in the bowl. Boop. This Scyther needs to die. Get out of here. Leave me be. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Goddamn. Goddamn. Goddamn, that was quick. That was very quick. Well, we already know what we're calling it. You already know what we're calling it. Oh, and it's a female. Perfect. And your name is going to be Maple. We decided this as we were hunting the Trevenant, the Phantom. This is twice in one stream, which is crazy that we got them back to back. But yeah, I'm gonna name you Maple. Should I add like one of the things of the? Oh wait, we'll see. And a shiny fletchling, dude. Get in the ball. G 1, 2, 3, shiny fletchling, and it's about to turn morning. Wee! See you in the morning. My goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I can't believe that happened. Oh, but look at this. Oh, ready to see it? Boom. Oh, that's so sick. By far one of the best shinies. That's so awesome. Yeah, look at her run. Alright. Yeah. Let's see them dance. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're angry. Oh, what are they doing when they're sleeping? Oh, it's so pretty. I love this shiny so much. It's so good. It's such a good Pokemon as well. So creepy. Anyway, welcome back to the party, fish. Or fish. Welcome back, fish. Alright. Let me write it down real quick. Trevenant was 22 minutes and 48 seconds, which was, my god. My god, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hi, how's your day been? Not sure. Oh yes, Jim Hopper fan. Hello. Kaguya Yubiashiki. I don't know how to say that. Hopefully I didn't butcher it too poorly. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Today we've done 2 hunts. One was carrying on the last stream where we got Phantom and then we rolled the wheel. We spun the wheel and we got Trevenant. So that's a bit crazy if you ask me, honestly. Don't we think that's a little bit nutty? But yeah. So, I wonder if... Hold up. Before we continue, I'm gonna check the rooftop. I wonder if the Larvitar gets hit there. If it does, that'd be crazy. Boyashiki? Boyashiki. I'll try and remember that. I cannot guarantee, but I'll try. Alright, does it hit the Larvitar? I don't think it does. Might be too far away, but if it's shiny... Alright, well, it's not shiny, so it doesn't hit them. Alright, well, there's none there, so what we'll do... Yeah, you know, are there any shinies in here? Another Spinarak? No. Alrighty, well, we know what time it is. Well, you should know what time it is if you've been here for long enough, but, it's the time we all think it is, which is time to spin that wheel. Round and round it goes where it stops. Nobody knows except us very soon. For the third hunt of the stream, we have to go for a... Vivillon. Man, I wonder where we can hunt a Vivillon. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Man, that's crazy that we got a Vivillon. Man, I wonder, man, I wonder whereabouts, you know, that, I wonder where we could hunt a Vivillon. I wonder where we can hunt a Vivillon, you know? It's just such, I'm trying to think, and like, I can't really, you know, I can't think too much about where we could get them. You know, maybe, you know what? Maybe Wild Zone 13 has them. You know, you know what? I'll check. You know, we'll have a look-see. And, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, wow, there's Vivillon here. Man, so that means we're doing another hunt here. Huh. Man, well, isn't that something? Isn't that... Huh. Man, man, it's in the same place. That's so peculiar. Man, goddamn. Okay, well, I guess we gotta do it. I guess we gotta go, and then we start that timer again, and we go blah blah blah, and then it's like, oh, look at shiny Vivillon right now. Oh, can you believe it? I would have thrown a fit that would have embarrassed a toddler. Why am I in, like, Wild Zone 13 Purgatory recently? What's going on? Well, hey, let's see how quickly we get it this time. Yeah, the wheel just wanted me to hunt everything in this area for some reason. Man, when I turn these into shorts, people are gonna think they're fucking scripted, man. That's something that I'm worried about. I'm worried that people are gonna be like, oh, it's fake, the wheel's fake, you're just hunting whatever you want to hunt. And I'm like, brother, if I hunted what I wanted to hunt, I would have hunted, like, a Alolan Raichu the millisecond the DLC came out. $5 it says one is Pinsir or Scyther. Well, it can't be Scizor. It can't be Pinsir. No, it can't be Heracross. If it's Pinsir, I swear. If it's Pinsir, I'm gonna lose my mind. Wait, no. Have we already hunted a Pinsir on the channel? I don't think so. We've hunted a Heracross. We might have already hunted it. Well, I can just quickly checking out the channel to see if I have, but I think I might have already. But I definitely remember hunting for Scyther to get Scizor. $5? Oh man, I gotta rig the wheel. I need that $5 so bad. I need to almost be able to afford the half-price Ben and Jerry's. Because like I think I've done Heracross, but I don't think I've done Pinsir. Quickly rig the wheel, Huygens! Quickly rig the wheel. I'm joking. I'd never do that. New Zealand. Oh my goodness. That's some money. That's some New Zealand cash. Have I played Silksong? And if I have, what's my favorite boss? Honestly, ooh. See, that's a toughie. I can't remember its name. I think it's like Last Sinner. The one of the optional bosses. I think it was Last Sinner or Lost Sinner, the one that you find in this this like bell. I think it's a bell or like a prison. Loved that fight. You're my favorite boss? You sure are, Toad. You sure are. I think it's First Sinner. Yeah, First Sinner. It's very, very fun. I really like that fight. Took me a few attempts, but it was at the end, I think I had the most fun with it. The fight that kicked my ass the hardest was probably Lost Lace. That was hard. And it's one of those rare instances where the final boss was actually the hardest. And if you want to see my attempts at it, the VODs are up on the channel. I'm so glad Vivian isn't like aggressive on the site. I'm so glad in Australia it's becoming colder right now. It's still hot, but... Did I cry from the High Halls Gauntlet? Ooh, actually, that's one of the most memorable moments of the stream for me. Because I did it without knowing what was behind it, and then I did it, I'm like, well, what was the point of this? There was nothing there, and then I left, and then when I, like, got the markers on the map, I'm like, oh, I did that before I was meant to. It was the most, like, why did I do that for nothing kind of, like, feeling, you know? But then I noticed, oh yeah, I actually had to do it. It was insane. The pop-off for when I did it was crazy. Boom, 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 boom. What's the hardest Flea Festival game? Ooh. Hardest Flea Festival game. I think, like, the first one you can do, where you have to, like, knock them up in the air as they're bouncing across. That one was hard. The other ones I think were relatively easy. My target still is Trevenant. That's not what we're hunting. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Vivilion. Vivilion. it double V? No, just VV. Hang on. Pavilion. Thank you for catching that. I completely forgot. Vivivilion. Is that it? No, it just kind of looked like it from afar. If I get a weeping bell, I'm gonna cry. Do 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 do. Because I look at that and I go, is that it? Because like the only things that change are like inverting the black and white. The wings don't change or anything. So it's a bit hard to tell from afar. Yeah, if I get a weeping bell, I'm gonna weep. I need to stop checking so often. I just need to like sit here and spam it. Boop, 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 boop. You gotta go, it's 9:34 p.m. and you have exams tomorrow? Alright, Korok Knight, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your night, and I hope that you have nothing but the best of luck from me tomorrow for your exams. I know they're stressful, but you gotta remember, it's not the end of the world if anything bad happens. You gotta believe in yourself, do your absolute best. No one can ever down you for saying you tried your absolute hardest. I believe in you, you're gonna do great, and even if you don't, know that I'm still proud of you. You've got it. Permission to go back to your rant? Again, as long as it's nothing crazy personal. Yeah, you can share a story as long as it's appropriate. And I followed the rules, of course. Yeah, try not to, I'd say, try not to derail, like, you know, topic too much. But, yeah. You hate swimming? I mean, swimming's not for everyone. You know, that's fit. Brother! Do you guys have any idea how long it kind of took me to get a shiny Heracross? And the thing is, it doesn't even spawn when you do the fly method. It's because I ran in, and it just so happened to be shiny. Huh. Huh. Isn't that comedic? My goodness. You try your best. As a famous person once said, I got this, but have fun, and funny enough, my dad is Aussie. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. And he'll be able to finish the end of that. Last 4 weeks, we've been getting told at school there's a non-compulsory swimming event coming up. Well, it's non-compulsory, so you don't have to go. But yes, good luck on your exams, Korok. Hope you have a Have faith in yourself. And just do your absolute best. Oh. So, I hate it when that happens. Not that it ever happened to me, but I can imagine myself in that situation. Be like, oh yeah, it's non-compulsory, you don't have to go. They probably saw that too many people were saying they're not going to go, so it's like, alright, it's compulsory now. So that way they can actually get the numbers up. So that way the school doesn't see it as a loss for the amount of money they have to probably put in to do it. Which isn't that fun. Man, I love school. Is what I would say if I did. Which I didn't. Mention of exams remains you of the last year when you're in the... Oh, yeah, doing your finals. Yeah. Man, finals is... like, in school and stuff. Finals is such a stretch. It is such a... like, not a stretch. Like, people stress out about it way too much. But it makes sense why people do. Because people, like... people stress about it so much, and in school, it's like the only thing you really have to, well, not really have to, because, you know, it's all dependent, but during school, it's like the one big thing, you know, and, like, there's so much stress was it, but then as soon as you finish, it's like, oh, as soon as you finish school, it's like, okay, what do I do now, and it's like, a lot of people say, oh yeah, then you go to university, and then you do something in university, then you get a job, and it's like, the thing that school trains you for is like an office job. And office jobs are like miserable. No one wants to do an office job. Some people do, and like that's fine, but like, I mean, ugh. Yeah, no, I think I remember that. You were in stream talking about like how you were really stressed for exams and stuff. Yeah. You pass them all. That's, see, like P's. Or like C is average, you know? And like in things that you're like not crazy like fond about and stuff, all you really need is C's. You know, like at the end of my like schooling, I passed everything. But like I did pretty well in other things, like in drama and in like film and music, because I did all that kind of stuff, and like that's the kind of stuff that I had fun doing. But as soon as it went to like more like English and math and stuff, it was very, because for some people it's harder than others, and for other people it's easier than others, and all that kind of stuff. But like during school, I loved doing drama, I loved doing film. Music was here and there because I loved playing instruments and I love like composing and stuff. But as soon as it was like the theory, I'm like, oh god, music theory is just sucks. Music theory sucks. But yeah, that sucks. That sucks, Toad. That the school was like, oh, non-compulsory, and then like the day before, it's like, guys, sorry, not sorry, it's compulsory now. Screw you. It's like, oh, well, you set so many people up to think it wasn't, but then it was. Huh. Thank you. Your streams are awesome. Glad you came across one of your streams in all honesty. Oh, well, thank you so, hey, I'm glad that you enjoy them. You know, you're the real reason this stuff happens. You know, if it wasn't for, well, even then, I think I'd still do it. I probably wouldn't have as much energy, but still, like, seeing people are here and they enjoy it, like, even just, like, one person, you know, if I make a change in one person's life for the better, then it was worth it. And I say that all the time. But it's because it's the truth. If I inspire one person, if I make one person believe in themselves just that little bit more to pursue what they want, then by Jove, was it all worth it? But in all seriousness, that's why I do it. That's why I want to keep doing it. I want to pursue that I want to do, and by me doing that, I want to inspire people to pursue what they want to do. Your bus now needs to take a detour for like 20 minutes? God damn. God damn. Detour bus. Detour bus. Yeah, well, I hope you get home soon and safe. Currently stressing about finals because this month of finals you have Health Academy conference to attend. You're in Health Academy, awesome. You'll be promoting a solution for language barrier. That's very interesting. I can't say I know too much about all that, but one thing sounds really cool. You should be very proud of yourself for doing it. And all I can say is just do your absolute best, because like there's nothing else anyone can ask of you, you know? And don't let the results, like if you do well or you do poorly, remember, results are not a reflection of you as a person or like how much effort you put in or anything like that, you know? Results doesn't tell you the kind of person you are. And that's what I look into most, the kind of person you are. And if you're thoughtful, you're caring, you're, you know, not necessarily putting yourself before others, but if you're just genuinely like a good person and you have like these goals that you want to get to, and like if you want to work in like some kind of health, you know, like whether it be like a nurse or anything like that, it's, you know, you just got to do your absolute best. And if you do it, if you pass, then awesome, that's amazing, you got to be very proud of yourself. But you also have to be proud of yourself if you don't do well, you know? And if you don't do well, then you got to feel it, you know? You're gonna be like, okay, that sucks, that's sad. You can't just push through it with toxic positivity. You gotta then think, it's like, okay, take the moment to feel it, like, yeah, I thought I, you know, did well, but it's okay, it's all right, because when that happens, it's the best learning opportunity. And, you know, like, I'll talk from my own personal experiences. Let's say going through like YouTube and stuff, right? There have been shorts or videos that have absolutely flopped and have done really, really poorly. And like, yeah, like sometimes I take it a bit like, it's hard to not take like art and like content creation as well. Hard to not take that kind of like stuff personally, because it feels like it's part of you, you know? But you gotta learn to like step away, take a breath, be like, okay, what made it go wrong? What can I do better? And how can I improve? So you look at it and like you compare it to other things that you have done. Don't compare it to other people. Comparing to other people is an absolute disservice to yourself. Because as soon as you start comparing yourself to other people, that's when you start going down the spiral of, oh, I'll never be as good as them. I'll never, you know, I'll never accomplish what they did. But that's not the comparison you should be making. You should be comparing it to your previous things, you know? Like if you, like let's say you write a book, right? Write a novel, write something, and you're really proud of that and you love it. And then you write another one and you realize this isn't as good as my previous one. You look at what changed. Was it your mindset? Was it anything like that? Was it, you know, was it influence? Was it, you know? And you see it all the time in like actual media, you know? There was, okay, what I think is like the biggest thing, honestly, I think it's probably Stranger Things, right? Or no, Squid Game. I think Squid Game is one of the best examples of it, because Squid Game was only ever meant to be one season, and I think it should have stayed that way. But because of the popularity, because of, you know, all that kind of stuff, it carried on for another 2 seasons. And a lot of people didn't like the next seasons, you know? A lot of people didn't like those seasons because, and not even the author didn't want to do more. But because of these like contractual obligations and stuff, they kind of had to, even if they didn't want to. And it's like, the reason people didn't like them is because it didn't have that same impact as the first. You know, instead of like rehashing things and stuff, it's like you should learn on how to, you know, just do something different with what you've learned from something else. It's the same kind of like, I guess it's the same as like art, all that kind of stuff. If you do nothing but landscape drawings, you're gonna get pretty damn good at landscape drawings. But if you want to like expand portfolio and stuff, you have to learn how to do other things. And again, I can't really talk much on that. If anything, I'm probably sounding a bit hypocritical because all I do is a freaking daily series, but I'm amping up. I'm trying to push myself to do other things, but it's hard. It can genuinely be hard to do it because you get stuck in this pattern of doing the same things over and over and over again. But you got to remember, you got to try and push yourself. You got to push yourself to do more things because as soon as you get comfortable, that's when you should be pushing yourself more. Not saying that you shouldn't just sit with the comfort for a little bit because, of course, I think everyone should, be comfortable and like allow themselves to like take a bit of a breather when it comes to just doing non-stop creative things or even just work. You got to learn how to separate work from life because if you do it too much, the line starts to blur and it gets very messy. It gets very stressful. You get burnt out all the time. And see, this is the bad thing about when I go into these rants, because then I kind of forget about what my initial point is, and I just start ranting about like whatever. But I believe my original point is like, I feel like I say it all the time, but I remember now. Like with like exams and stuff, never let the result don't think your results are a reflection on you as a person. Never think that. If you see a low score and you see that as failure, you gotta change your mindset. You gotta work towards changing that, being like, that's not a failure. That's an opportunity to learn what went wrong, or how can I improve? Because as soon as you see it as failure, then that can make all different kinds of mindsets creep in. Not saying that, and I'm not saying at all that you should see failure as a negative thing. If anything, just see it as an opportunity to learn. Failure exists. Failure happens every single day. They're like, scientists, experiments, things that like, the reason that they experiment so much is because like it's a failure and then they try again and then try again. Or even, like some forms of content creation or art, they try something but then it fails. And then you learn from those failures to then keep improving. And that's why life, I'll get to it. I'll get to the point what I'm about to say, but that's why life sucks. Because life hates failure. People hate failure. And that's such a bad misconception. All throughout school, people look at failure. People look at the person who has the lowest grades and be like, oh, what a loser. And it's like, well, no. Where they struggle in one thing, they could absolutely excel in another that school doesn't offer. You did a presentation about Alzheimer's disease last year, and you can share the project on the website. Brucey, you made it in Discord, but just let me know where you can post it. Also, let me know if you can. See, that kind of stuff I do nothing but encourage. Like, especially like letting people know about like certain disease, because like Alzheimer's sucks. It's a horrible disease. Like, a disease that makes you forget is terrifying. And that sucks. And people gotta know. It's the same as like, not the same, but knowledge about that kind of stuff is people need to know. It's like with Tourette's as well. You need to know about Tourette's if you like have someone in your life that has it or experience people with it, because it's very like, I've never met someone with like really like bad Tourette's syndrome. I've never met anyone like that, but I know that it's very important that I at some point should know about it, especially if someone in my life has it. It's knowing about like very severe medical things that impact how a person behaves is important to know. Again, specifically and especially if you have someone in your life that has it. But it's also just good for your mind to like understand these things, so that if you ever encounter someone with it, you'll be prepared. But I think that goes more for, like, what do you call it? 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 I'm struggling to think right now, but it's just very important, that kind of stuff. Well, it's nearing half an hour. See, this is exactly what I mean by shiny hunting, you know? Oh my goodness! Toad just gifted a membership to someone. Jesus Louises. Well, whoever got that, I'm sure is very happy. Oh, who is it? Juna. Well, Juna, enjoy your new membership as Toad Plays has gifted one. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. I hope the person that got it as well appreciates it too. But goddamn, Toad with the membership. Thank you very much. Kate's Craft Corner. Hello, hi. Hope you're having a lovely day. Group and I made that everything in the topic is tied to you because your grandma is suffering with this and you didn't realize there's a hotline for when they have an episode. Ah, I see. Well, I can empathize with you there, because my grandfather, or my papa, my pa, as you know, as like a kid and stuff, I refer to him as, he suffers with it as well. And it's dreadful. It's so... Yeah, it's a horrible disease. Very, just dreadful to have to live with and experience and kind of just watch, you know, without really being able to do much. Oh my goodness! Anna Whitaker. I hope I said that correctly, but thank you so much, Anna Whitaker. You've joined at a bit of more of a somber moment right now, but I hope you're having a lovely day, and maybe you joined for that. But thank you so much. Hope you enjoy the stream, if that's even where you are right now, if you are on the stream. But I appreciate it. Much love. You have to go now due to it being 2:54? God damn! Do the weirdest thing with your life, such as memorizing weird spellings, like, oh, I don't know how to say that word. Hippopotamus, nah. It's phobia, it's a huge word. Big ol' word, big scary word. But, well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night and you sleep well. But it's alright, Alpha. Don't stress. It's not fun to deal with at all, and I understand, you know, and there's plenty of other people who would as well. But yeah, I empathize with it and I sympathize with it as well. It's not fun. That word is, for some reason, the name of the fear of long words. That is so fucked. They knew what they were doing. They had to have known what they were doing. Because, like, how do you explain to someone, oh, I have a fear of long words? And then it's like, oh, what do you call that? It's like, oh yeah, just the Heracross. It's crazy. You're such a social butterfly. Get it? Because we're hunting for Vivleon? Yeah, I get it. Good joke. Yeah, made it all from scratch. Got 3rd place out of the 20 schools attending. That's awesome. On the podium is better than never being on the podium. But even if you're not, you should be proud that you attended, you know? Proud that you did your best. But yeah, that's awesome to hear. I'm glad that you were able to partake in that and just spread knowledge about it a little bit more. Because it's very important. But I've heard like music therapy and stuff like that can help a lot. As well as like dancing and like physical movements and stuff. But then, you know, Alzheimer's hits people who are like generally older as well, so they might have like arthritis and, you know, things like that, which is pretty, yeah. Going again this year, but it will be on language barrier. Again, I don't know fully what that means, but if you're excited about it, then I'm excited about it. I don't pretend to know things that I don't. If I'm ignorant about something, I'll be fully open and honest about it. Because then, it gives the opportunity to learn. Will I retain it? Who knows? Hippopotmonstrosesquipedaliophobia. Yeah, I'm not saying that all in one. Especially if anyone in the stream has that fear of elongated words. Perfect? Hell yeah, I'm an absolute natural. Ba, 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 ba. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. God damn. Language barrier is just the barrier in which one cannot communicate with others or doesn't seem to be able to understand what happens. Oh, literally language. Okay. Literally a language barrier between people. Okay. Because I wasn't sure if it was like a specific thing, but I do know about like language barriers where it's hard. Like some people can't communicate to others through certain things, which is why like some people learn like ASL or yeah. Okay, I get it now. Oh, is that it? No, it wasn't. My God, it's so hard to tell. Especially from a distance. It's now 3 in the morning. You gotta get some sleep. You gotta get some sleep. Oh, 35 minutes. Oh, well, let's see. Do we get it now? The answer's no. Dang. Dang, diggity dang a dang. Yeah, shiny hair across there. Yeah, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Shiny hair across. The one time I run in, and there's a shiny hair across, and it's like, oh, you didn't want to be a Vivleon? Oh, well, what's next? Another shiny fleshling? What's next? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You have a fear of medical needles, but you're covered in tattoos. I mean, that's not exactly... I don't think that's exactly the same thing. You know? Because medical needles, they go, like, straight into your skin. The other one's just... Is that... Holy shite. That's a 5% out. I can't talk today. That's a shout for Vivillon. Well, goddamn. Well, you know what we have to do. I'm gonna brave bird it, because we can always knock them out. And then we catch it in a Premier Ball. Boop. And a 1, 2, 3. Shout for Vivillon. For me. Well, now we gotta do cleanup. We have to go get this guy, because they spawned in. Look at this. Shiny Heracross. Hey, buddy. Oh boy, I'm just gonna use a repeat ball. Repeat ball. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Shiny Heracross, baby. You were 1 minute off, Alpha. 1 minute off is crazy. Oh, it was an Alpha too? That's so nutty. That's crazy. Man, my luck today is doing pretty. Oh, and it has a pretty alright nature. I prefer it to attack load, but hey. Beggar got me doozers. Beggar got me doozers. You know what? I mean, it was pretty close. 35, 36. You know what? You know what, Alpha? You can name it. You know, I'll let it go. 2 showers in 1 day is insane. One of which was like a, you know, guaranteed spawn. This one's a bit more crazy. But that's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? For this one, I'll let Alpha name it. What do you want to name this shiny Alpha Vivilion? That's the name. Man, I'm going all over the place today. My words aren't wording and my mouth isn't mouthing. It will if I do, if I just spend a little bit more extra time to think, because I always speak before I think, and I need to think before I speak, because if I think before I speak, then I can actually make proper word noises that come out the mouth. But yes, we do have an official stream schedule. It is all Australian Eastern time. So it is Wednesdays and Thursdays, Australian Eastern time at 11 a.m. But that's usually when I stream. And if I'm not, then I'm either cripply ill or I am sick. All right. Alpha EV. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see if it fits. Alpha E, and then we do a space, and then VI. I forgot the A at the end of Alpha. And then Viv. Alpha E Viv. Yeah. Alpha E Viv. I'm sure I'm saying that correctly. Why am I going on? I'm saying it correctly. I'm fine. I keep overthinking things. But yes, your name is going to be Alpha E Viv, named after one of the viewers that was very, very, very close to calling almost the exact time that it disappeared? I need to redo that. Alpha E Viv. Yes, this... Oh my god. I need to redo this. This isn't good enough for a short. Good outtake, though. Alright, let's try again. And your name is going to be Alpha E Viv, named after one of the viewers that of this lovely live stream that I'm currently doing. I go live as well. The times are up. Boom, 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 boom. That's when I'm live. On YouTube only. But yes, I'm naming it after one of the viewers. So yeah, that's going to be your name. Yeah, that's good enough. I can work with that. I'm definitely not going to kick myself later being like, oh, why did I do it so poorly? But there we go. Yep, hip, hip, hooray. Alrighty. Technically words are made up of noises that we have given meaning. That's very true. We can give words our own meaning. Like Shema. Shema, what does that mean? I don't know. It's probably a word in a different language, I don't know. Okay, what's the time, Mr. Wolf? It's 1 p.m. Well, if it's past 3, you guys should be going to bed. Going to bed. But alright, let's do... Well, of course we're doing another one. Alrighty, let me grab... Man, I can't wait to spin this rigged wheel. I mean, I'm kidding, obviously. Doing a rigged wheel fully defeats the purpose. That's how you named your car? Huh. The more you know. You're so happy. Aww. Well, see, that's the kind of stuff I want to bring joy to people, you know. And I'm happy that you're happy. Again, that's my goal. I want to make people happy. I want to make people, you know, proud of themselves. That's the goal in all this. That's the whole reason I do it. And of course, to make money. Of course, I'm half joking. Alright, yeah, we gotta spin the wheel though. Because it's a cruel necessity. Money is such a cruel necessity, and I hate it. Alright, let's go, start recording. And then we do, computer screen. Computer screen. Oh no, you can see Vivilion, hold up. Boop. There we go, there it is. And spin that wheel, round around it goes, where it stops, we're about to find out. As for, I don't know how many, we gotta hunt. Ah, fuck. I don't wanna hunt the goddamn monkeys, are you kidding me? These monkeys are ass. No. No, no. No, not the monkey, bro, no. Not the monkeys. I'm doing an outbreak. I don't care. I'm doing this. Give me the monk. Give me the monkey. Monk, that's a class in D&D. I haven't played it, but I actually kind of really want to, because in the D&D 2024, it was changed, and it looks really cool. I've looked at like the class and stuff. It looks so good. It looks like it's so much fun. Friggin' 3 unarmed strikes. Take the grappler feat. Bro, you're cooking. This trio is ass. Do I want to hunt it? No. Do I have to because of the wheel? Yes. Feels so full circle because the first time you saw a stream, I was hunting for pan sage. Oh man, I'm finally gonna complete the monkeys. I remember when I was hunting for friggin', I think it was when I was hunting for pan sage, I got every other monkey before. I'm gonna be so real. I don't care what the comments say. I'm doing a freaking distortion zone for this. The monkeys, shinies are so ass, and I don't wanna hunt them, but I'm gonna have to, because the wheel said so. Any water? Yes, water. There's no pan portal. We need a pan portal. We need pan portal to be in this. You're gonna go now, so goodbye. You wish the endless luck on thine hunt. Oh, why, thank you. Thank you very much, Kaguya. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I'm bad at those names, but thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kay. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I'm a poet and I wasn't even aware of it. No water. To Cades and Toad over on, I believe, the shorts. I have no idea. Alpha says hello, hi to you guys, because they're over on the horizontal. Any water? No water. Can I do that? Can I do this one, please? Can I hunt for one like you so bad, man? I love it shiny so much. The day it comes in on the freaking wheel, I'm gonna be so happy because I want it so bad. I love him. Toad says hello to you, Alpha. Water, but it's large, and I want to do a large one because I hate freaking large, wild distortion zones. Do. Bow, 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 bow. Please, nope. Maybe? No, I was dragon. Dragon is maybe over here. Nope. Chippa Chap says hello over to you as well, Alpha. Anyway, good night. Yes, Kaguya. Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Really do appreciate it. Can I get a palm paw, please? I really want one. I really... Austin plays. Damn. Recent subscribe. I'm gonna... Kevin Owens, Caleb Gaming, and Adventure Channel. Some good names. Carlos. Oh, alright, I'm gonna tell you guys the story of a stuffed Among Us doll that Lycans and I named Carlos. So, one day, we were meeting up with friends to go to a movie, I believe. And I can't remember what movie it was. God, I can't remember for the life of me. It might have been like, the Mario movie? Maybe? I think it might have been the Mario movie. And we were wandering around for a bit, and we're like, oh, you know, there's a vending machine in there. And we saw a little Among Us in there, and we looked at each other, and we're like, wouldn't it be funny if we got it, and then we went up to the group gathering and showed them this little green Among Us plushie? And we're like, you know what? We'll do it for the bit. You know, we probably won't get it. I think it was like the third attempt. We actually got it. And we're like, huh. Well, isn't that fun? And then we brought him, and it's like, hey, look at this little guy, and we didn't have a name for it. But then we got to the car, and we left him there, and then we're like, you know what? He's gonna be our little car gremlin. So we named him Carlos. And this has been like an older car as well, that we don't really have anymore, because someone ran into it and broke the fucking chassis of it. Which sucked. Didn't get the person, which also sucked. Couldn't get the number plate because the cameras that caught it were very, just not amazing quality. It happened when we weren't in the car, thank goodness. Our car was parked, and then someone hit the rear end of it, hit and run, couldn't get the, like, any details. We know it's the person across the road, though, but there's no, like, definitive proof, which sucks. So we had to go get it. Thank God it was insured, so we were able to go and get it, and, you know, all that. So it sucked. But then once we changed cars, we put Carlos in the new car, but then he disappeared, and we've never seen Carlos again. It's sad. It's a sad story. Hey, Panpo. Okay. We got the Panpo in the handbrake. Money, 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 money on your radio. Capture. Alright, let me grab this. Maybe grab that. Goofy Goobers. Well, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. But you said hi and bye, so you might not even be here. If you're not here, then thanks for tuning in for even a few seconds. I appreciate it. Alright, now we're good. Okie dokie doo. Let's get this guy, PNG, Panbo. Panbo shiny gift. Ugh, the shiny's not even good. Ugh. Can I get the Panpo, please? There he is, Panpo shiny. Ba-boom! How do I even freaking... The monkeys are so boring. Nah, I think they're fine. Morning, 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 morning. Okay, there's the monkey. We got the monkey. Now we got a home for the monkey. Ooh, actually, I have something I want to show you guys. It is a trick. It is a trick that I learned. Specifically when wanting to do the... Wait a minute. Am I going insane? Is that a shiny Pikachu? Don't mind me. I'm just losing my mind a little. but I believe it's behind here. But yes, okay, let me show you guys a little tip. I can't save. What's targeted onto me? Huh? Oh, it's that guy. Latios, smoke his ass. Her ass, sorry. Smoke her. There we go. So, first we save here. Alright, are we able to talk about the Nuzlocke and what happened to it as a way to pass the time? Oh boy. Oh, Alpha. The Gibble. Oh, that was so tragic. It was so tragic what happened. Articuno with a trap ability. There's nothing we could have done. Do I use Sparkling Power? No! I'm only gonna do it like for my own personal stuff. For the series, I'm never gonna do them though. Move-tastic Grepakari Donut. I'm gonna do that. Alrighty, in we go. In we go to hunt a panbo. Alright, now here's the trick. So, we can go in, right? Alright, there's a Squirtle there. We don't want that Squirtle. We don't want that to spawn. So what we do, we close the game. Because I don't think it saves as soon as we set foot in there. If it does, then there's another thing we can do. No, see, it puts us right back out. So what we do, we go back in and watch. It might be the same, it might not be. Chances are, it might still be Squirtle, but it re-rolls the locations where they spawn. And I learned this. I learned this in a recent hunt I did that you guys don't know about. So if we look there, it's Starmie now. It's Staryu. Ah, damn. Okay, see. You gotta be quick with it. Otherwise, that'll happen. So what we have to do, we have to close it, go to a backup save, and then we can do it. So we can reload it. So that way, yeah. Hey, Chippa Chap, don't worry at all, man. It's alright if you're not oh, wait, why did I open it? I have to reload a backup save. I definitely said Staryu. What do you mean? I never didn't say Staryu. Up there, save to a backup. Because I did a hard save right before we went in. It'll take you to a Pokemon Center, but the water one should still be there. Yeah. I see. Alright, well, what happened in the Nuzlocke? Soon after we got them, you know, they were helping us out in a gym, not a gym battle, but in the battle against N, and we're like, you know what? We're gonna level them up a little bit, and you know, they swept the first person. Easy peasy. Second Pokemon that came out, Articuno. It's like, alright, quad week to that, we gotta switch, and tried to switch. We couldn't. Because it had an arena trap ability, meaning we couldn't switch. Okay, Panpour. Awesome. So, see, it's Panpour now. So what we can do, we're gonna have to run away because it's an alpha. But, what we can do now, we can simply do the fly method. See? So if you ever get an outbreak and they're like not, the target you're wanting to hunt isn't nearby, you can keep going back and out until they are the closest spawn. And I learned this recently. And I don't know if many people know about it. Yeah, it's very handy. It works for all locations as well. No matter what though, you'll always spawn in the same like place though. So no matter how many times I go in, I'll keep spawning in this exact location, but I can change what Pokemon spawn nearby. And that's the handy thing. So sewer hunts still like suck. Oh, man. Respectfully, gonna stick with the Shine Ending stream. Hey, all good. All good. Only stick around for what you want to watch, you know? No one's forcing you to go watch some other things as well. If a Nuzlocke's not your thing, that's totally fine. And there's no need to feel guilty about that, you know? And like it's something that I struggle to understand why people feel guilty if they don't, you know, go watch a certain thing, you know? Like, I understand that, like, if people want to support, but it's not like something that they're like super into, and I get that, I do, but you know, no need to feel guilty about it. If what I'm doing for like a certain stream you're not into, don't watch it, you know, and that's fine. But yeah, 7, god, 3 away from 10, dude, 3 away from 10. I believe in you. You can get it. You gotta celebrate the small victories when it comes to stuff like that. If you start with a huge goal in mind of like 100, you're gonna get like demoted, like not demoted. You're gonna get very you're gonna like upset yourself too quickly. It does look like they spawn that close though, because then if there is an alpha, it'll lock onto me and I have to run away. Post random stuff on Pokemon Go when you're bored. Hey, and like there's another thing as well, right? People can do YouTube just for themselves. Some people do it as like a diary, or even like not a crazy diary, but even then, people can do it for themselves. They can like do it all private and just use that channel to do it themselves, you know? When do we think it'll appear? I mean, we are getting a lot of rerolls, even for Squirtles nearby. You got 10 subs? God, boom. There you go. You're starting out. I'm gonna be so real. When you start, getting subscribers is hard, man. It's really hard. But you can't let that bog you down. You know, can't let that bog you down. Man, when I started doing Unite content, you know how long it took me to start doing stuff? I was doing videos and stuff, and I was trying my absolute best to put as much effort into it as I could. But what I realized was, like, what did I realize? Like, one, it's, what? I'm trying to, like, put it into, like, simple terms. Well, I mean, okay, for starters, starting a YouTube channel from nothing is hard. That's just a fact. It's hard to start a channel from nothing. Because, you know, no one knows you. And if you start with, like a niche as well, it's, it can be difficult, you know? But starting with a niche is also one of the best things to do. Especially if you notice that the supply is lower than the demand. So, which is why a lot of people jump onto like new games as soon as they come out, because they're wanting to be one of the first to play it on YouTube, right? Because like Pokopia, for example, that's the most recent example I can think of. That game's going to come out real soon. And there's going to be a lot of people who do like Stardew Valley content or things like that. That's going to jump on that immediately because they want to be one of the first people playing it. So that way they get a lot of people doing it. But the thing is, what happens then, there's a bottleneck that occurs. Because so many people have the same idea, there's going to be so many channels that are doing it. So the channels that, you know, are popular from that, they're going to get a lot of people go to them first, and they're just going to watch them do it and like live stream, all that kind of stuff. Which is why live streaming is like crazy competitive. Live streaming is so competitive, and like it's hard to compete with that kind of stuff, especially people who already have an established audience and people who did YouTube like years and years and years ago and have been doing it for ages, because you have to compete against all those people that are doing it, that have been doing it for years. But so what I did to start, I'm like, okay, what's something that I could rant on about for ages and ages and ages? At the time, it was Pokemon Unite. So I just started doing Pokemon Unite content, you know, like tier lists and like games and like ideas that I had, and I would like live stream them and then like send it off. But back then, I had an inconsistent upload schedule, and I had like inconsistent stream days, and like it was a bit slower. So I'm like, okay, what can I do to push myself a little bit further and outstretch from Pokemon Unite a little bit more? And I was like, okay, I like Pokemon in general, and I shiny hunt. Okay, what if I turn that into something? What is something I can do that's within my like goals and my power that I can do realistically? And I'm like, okay, I could do a shiny a day. You know, like shiny hunting isn't crazy difficult, especially in the most like recent games, you know, like Scarlet and Violet with the mass outbreaks is of course what I started on. And I'll be honest, doing that daily was a mix of easy but sometimes hard, you know? But it's perseverance, making sure you want to do that kind of stuff, because I didn't see anyone doing a series like that. I'm like, okay, I want to start doing this then, because then, you know, it's something new, it's something fresh, people don't see it. And it only took me a little while to realize that some people were actually doing that, because I saw there was this one person, and I'm going to look him up, because I noticed someone else was doing something similar, but they were doing it in Legends Arceus, and they've been doing it for a while, and they started doing it in Legends ZA, but I got ahead on the Legends ZA one, you know? You're one more away from 10, Toad. One more away from 10. See, that's what we want. We want a community that supports each other, you know? I feel like talking about really personal things, like on stream and stuff, can be a bit of a slippery slope. Especially because like we don't want to derail it fully, but I also don't want to like say no to people like sharing experiences and stuff, and like talking about like toxic relationships, I think is like a bit of a fine line. I don't want to say to like not talk about it, because I don't want to like shut anyone down when they want to like be open and stuff. But like, all I can say, like, when it comes to like toxic relationships, it's like you need to, like, I can talk about the topic briefly, but I don't want anyone to like overshare when it comes to that stuff, you know, because I don't want like what's a good way to put it, because like it's very serious. It's a very serious topic, you know, because like when it comes to like toxic relationships, it's it can feel trapped sometimes when it comes to that kind of stuff, you know. Because I'm talking to shorts chat, so people on horizontal might have no idea why the hell I started talking about that, but yeah, just general for that kind of stuff. Never mind, it's the other way around. Someone's people on horizontal talking about it, but then people on the shorts are not. So it can be a bit cross-wired sometime. But yeah, in terms of like talking about that kind of stuff, I never want to shut people down because, you know, I want to encourage, you know, people talking about like stuff like that. But at the same time, there's like not the business part of me, but the part of me that's like, I want to keep the stream like on topic and things like that, but like it's totally fine because like there's some people that don't, you know, they can't talk about that kind of stuff, you know, at all, and that's when I really like to plug like helplines and stuff, you know. Oh my god, there's the palm paw. They always come at the worst possible times, don't they? Well, hello, you freaking monkey. There's two! There are two of you! Man! Hey yo, do a flip! You wanna do a flip? Oh, hey bud. You wanna do a flip for me? Do a flip? Do a flip? Yeah, monkey flip! Alright, we'll dive ball. Dadoy. We do a dive ball. Get in the ball! Boop! And a 1, 2, 3. Shiny Pampo for me. And we got a second one. Another shiny Pampo. 1, 2, 3. Shiny Pampo for me. Well, let's see if there's any more cleanup. There might, if we're lucky, there might be a Squirtle. I don't think so. Look at all them Squirtles. I wish I had a shiny Staryu. I love shiny Staryu. It's one of my favorites. Ooh. I don't think so though. I think that's all of them. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yeah, I don't think there's any more that can spawn. I need to stop that timer! Yay! Alright, you know what, just for a little bit, I'm gonna move around. I'm gonna just do some stuff so I can get some berries as well. It's alright, Alpha. You know, there's only so much, like, you know, streamer can do to, like, help people in, like, certain situations like that, but at the very least, what I know for certain I can offer some time where it's just, like, you can, you know, just, you know, relax, try not to think about that kind of stuff, and, you know, just enjoy some, you know, hobby for a bit. Look at me doing silly things and doing shiny hunting, you know, there's always that kind of stuff that can help, I guess, distract for a moment when it comes to that more, like, serious stuff. Even then, it's like, you know, I know that I talk about serious conversations every so often and stuff, you know? Do I know about the monkey roof? There's a monkey roof? Let me have a look at the monkey roof. Yeah, because I like talking about serious topics as well, you know? It helps my mind, and it can, like, help some other people as well. But I guess it's just when it gets, like, super, super personal, where it's a bit, like, trickier. Especially as someone who, like, streams to try and, like, batter off at that. Not batter off, but to, I guess, keep the general vibe, I suppose. But it is, like, it's very serious, and it's not something that, like, you can talk about in light, obviously. And, like, there are some people who do, and it's like, that I think that's wrong. Especially people who joke about it, you know? or, you know, make light of the subject. Which is why I go into a bit more, like, serious conversations sometimes, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to, like, make light of it or, like, joke about it. And, like, some people do, and, like, that's how, like, they cope and things like that. Me, myself, I don't really. I much prefer a more, I don't want to say logical, a much more sincere approach to it. But yeah. You'll donate $20 for a shiny alpha Whirlipede? You mean if I hunt one? Now, I'm not a monkey, but $20 is $20. See, because I myself don't have one. If you're asking for one, as in, you know, you want me to give you one, that's a bit of a different story. What else? I need to destroy it and catch an alpha Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of a break to just like go around, do some normal ZA stuff. I do need to catch an alpha though. Sounds a bit racial. What did I say? Wait, what? Oh, I see. What Kenny said. It's only racial if you think he's talking about monkeys. You know, the funny guy. Look, hold on, over here. See? These funny little monkey guys. You know, the little water monkey. Look at that. Look how silly it is. Look at he's gonna do a flip. He's gonna do a monkey flip. Oh, that one did. Yeah. Look at them go. Are you gonna flip as well? Do fun monkey? No? Monkey flip? Come on. Oh, this one's shy. You know what to do? Oh, I guess not. Okay. I'm watching him. Nah, he's too shy. He doesn't want a monkey flip today. Nah, I don't want to stick around here any longer. I'm leaving. You've been hunting 3,365 encounters for it? Damn, where are you hunting it? Because what I can do, I can give you some advice for free. I'm happy to do that. So if you're hunting it for distortions, then I can't really think of another way to accelerate that. Another place to hunt for Whirlipede specifically would be Wild Zone 15, if you're not already doing that. If you keep spam flying to the cafe. So if we go in here, I don't think flying hits them exactly, but it does have to be during the day. So what I'll do, you can also bench method for it. So if we do this real quick. So, right, yeah, see, like 2 Whirlipedes and a Scolipede. So what you could do, you could bench method, which would take a little bit of time, or I can even see for you. Let's have a look-see. So if we do that, let's have a look. If that's more than 50 meters, it is more than 50 meters. Okay, so the 2 ways you can hunt for it, you can either do the bench method here, or you can spam fly to the cafe. And then, of course, if Pumpkaboo targets you or something, you'll just have to run out here. And then fly back, like so. And then you just keep doing this, and it hits the 2 Whirlipedes that are there during the day. So you can do 2 encounters every time you fly. You could also possibly get like a Scolipede, or maybe an Alpha, or something like that. So, but if you've already been doing that, and you have the DLC, then I would have a look into doing stuff in the DLC, you know, looking for a Whirlipede, one that spawns, or even a Venipede, so you can evolve it. But if you're wanting to find a shiny Whirlipede, I think this is the best way to do it. Odds are you'll probably phase on a lot of things, which, you know, is probably likely going to happen. But you can get shiny Whirlipede there. But let me know if you've already been doing it this way, Because if you've already been doing it this way, I can help you out to find a different way. So I'll do this for a little bit, just to demonstrate. But yeah, if you keep doing this, for the most part, you'll get like a pretty good luck streak where like nothing will target you, but ever so often, like right now, not like right now, but like a pumpkaboo will target you, you just leave and then you fly back again. So we did it a few times. There's not going to be a shiny, but like, you see you've reset everything here, reset these two, and even the alpha scolipede that spawns here. So if you're lucky, you can get an alpha scolipede, you know? Yeah, I hope that helps, because I won't be able to, like, give any, I don't think, because I don't think I have any spare, like, shiny, whirlipedes. I can look. I do, actually. You know what? You know what? If you do a $20 donation, I'll do that frame 1, my friend. Frame 1. Because what I do, like, people who are members, I give, you know, because I do trading more near the end of the streams and stuff to, like, help, you know, just to give some of, like, my duplicates to, like, viewers and stuff to, like, show to you guys that I appreciate you watching and stuff. But, all that. So, yeah. Alright, let's go. But yeah, so near the end of the stream, you know, you might get lucky. You know, if I do that, we'll wait and see, because I know that you really want one. But again, as a general rule of thumb, for like members and stuff, I let them choose what they want. Again, if you do $20, you know, I'll do it like right now. Which, like, I'm here and there about saying that kind of stuff. Wait, did I already finish? No, I haven't named it actually. Let me name. How did I forget? I have to name the pumple. Thank God I remembered. What should we name it? What to name it? Call it spring, like spring water, maybe. I'm happy with that. Agua. I'm assuming that was an attempt at, you know, I like Aqua. I'm happy to call it Aqua. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna call it Aqua. And your name is oh, I'm not recording. Whoo, bad. And your name is going to be Aqua. Simple, to the point. They're a water monkey, and they're, you know, aquatic. So yeah, your name's gonna be Aqua. Yippee! We did it, chat. Only took us around 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Have we played Indigo Park? No, we haven't, but we've actually seen Indigo Park. And honestly, it reminds us of like a Poppy Playtime and stuff, but it's interesting. I like it. I'm looking forward to when the next chapter comes out later this year. Yeah, I did see Heartopia, and like honestly, it doesn't appeal to me too much because I've heard there's gacha elements to it, and I prefer to spend my time gambling in Pokemon for shinies, you know? Oh, you actually meant Agua. That's a running joke with your mom to hand someone water. Oh, love jokes. Love jokes. Alright, let me write it down because I haven't done that yet. Panpo! How long? 16 minutes and 24 seconds. Whew. You guys ever just like get a random headache? Oof. I've already taken Panadol this morning. Am I just hot? Are you sure? Yeah. I might just be hungry actually. I haven't had any protein today. Alright, hold up. I need to take some drugs so I feel a little bit better. And by drugs, I mean, chemist brand, for pain relief extra paracetamol and caffeine. Because that helps the headache go away. Whew. Whew. Okay. My bounce now, because it's 10:40 right now. Bye, Crow. Bye, Horizontal Chat. Might be back. Well, all good, the Chippa Chat. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And, yeah, thanks for coming out to the stream. Really appreciate it, Chippa Chat. One of my favorites. Don't worry, after stream, I'm gonna, like, devour some food. Oh, I really want the Subway. Are my hands shaking? I haven't had protein. I need my fucking protein. It's okay. It's alright. It's good. I'll eat when it's like more lunchtime. I'll do another hunt. I'll do one more hunt, and then I'm probably gonna go for lunch. Because I'm hungry. Alright, let me grab this. Sam, you got a hot dog, buddy. Oh, hot dog. Ooh, hot dog. Maybe I want a hot dog. Nah, not really. Okay. A Tylenol a day inside Legends here. Yeah. I don't want you guys to think I haven't had food though, because trust me, I've had food. Just not protein. I've had grapes and I've had like toast and stuff. Okay, start recording. Computer screen. And round the wheel it goes. Where it stops, we're about to find out as we have to hunt a... Gotta hunt a machoke. Aha. Aha, we gotta hunt a machoke. Don't I love it? Love it. That's fine. Alright. I'm being dramatic. Okay, God, you love toast? God, I love toast. Okay. Alright, let me do... Where do we go? What do I do? What am I doing? What am I doing? Who am I hunting? What did the wheel say again? Am I stupid? Machoke! Yeah, that's right. Oh my god. I'm going insane. Machoke, yes. Yes, I've had food. I just get hungry really easily. Hey guys, you should look up what Pokedex number Machoke is. I guarantee you'll all have a very good laugh from this. Anyway, you should do it. You should look up what Pokedex number Machoke is. It's so stupid. I didn't know that. Oh, get the sillies up. Where is it? There is. Oh, I'm getting brain fog now. No, I don't like it when I get hungry. Cause like, even if I get slightly hungry, I just go, my brain goes mush. It goes mushy. Machoke. Big buff man. That's apparently a Pokemon. Does it make me uncomfortable? I don't know. Maybe slightly. Is it a Pokemon nonetheless? Yes. Yes, it is. See, with Ben 10, forearms kind of makes sense. Like, you know, it's an alien. Yeah. This is something that's like this is a Pokemon. This is just a bodybuilder that's wearing Speedos. I cannot take someone. When's the last time I drank water? I have a big freaking water bottle here. It's a liter, I think. Probably. I'm halfway through it. So I've at least drunk 500 milliliters. Did I say that correct? Am I being silly with numbers? Hey, I've drunk half a liter. Trust me, I've been sipping away. Anytime you hear, like... That's me putting the water bottle down after picking it up and taking a big ol' slurp from it. Okay, Oh, small with Raichu! Ah. Okay. Can you get that in American? Learn a different thing. Learn, don't do. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Why? Why do Americans do that? Why do they have a whole different system to, like, the rest of the world? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway, we need to get a fighting type thing. When was the last time I looked at chat, actually? Oh, yeah, the 6-7 joke. I didn't know, because, like, I look it up and I get the, I got, like, the PNG for it, and, like, what it's, like, saved as is just, like, the Pokedex number, and I was typing it, and I looked over to my files where I'm saving it, and it just flashed me with 6-7, and it just shocked. It shocked me. So I was like, well, I got 6-7, so all of you have to now as well. I share with my viewers. She's on brain rot talk now. Do you know what? That I don't know whether to say haha or oh, I'm sorry for starting such a thing. You know what? It can be both. It's a middle ground. Alright, I don't want a bench method. I could fly for a Machop. No, I don't want to do that. I'm on your TV? Goddamn. I'm on the big screen. Hold on, where is it? I'm flattered. I'm flattered you've put me up on your big screen on the television. Oh, I want to get this soon because I'm hungry. New challenge. I don't eat until I get a shiny Pokemon. You know what? That'd be... Papa, I'm a big crow now. I gotta leave the nest. Yeah, if I don't get this soon, I might... Hold up. Will this be the last hunt? You better believe it, big man. Yeah, this will be the last one. This will be the 5th hunt this stream. Believe it or not. Will it be? Yes, it will be. It will be. Want to hear my thwomp impression? I don't know. I'm bad at it. Oh, God. Did that challenge when you hunted Fennekin for days, kind of? My goodness. No, that's bad. I said it as a joke. Well, there's Machop. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'll stay dedicated. We'll go for a Machoke. Yeah, I'm fine. You know what? I might actually... You know what? I really want Subway. Fuck it, I'm ordering Subway. Either I can go out, actually. Got to... Whew, I was almost about to say the name of a place, which I shouldn't because I would reveal my location. Oh boy! Alright, if I get Machop again, I'm just gonna do Machop. Because I'm a hungry boy. I'm a hungry man. And a hungry man needs some food in his tum-tum. It shocks me that some people don't know about tummy time for babies. Like, it's such an important thing for babies. Oh, it's medium though. I don't want to do a medium one. No. No. No, chat. No. No, I want to do a small one, chat. No. Can you tell I'm Australian yet? Cleo! Emma! If you're Australian, you'll probably get that. If you're not, then you probably think I'm insane. There's a bear in there, and a chair as well. What's in store? I think those are the words. Oh, bananas in pajamas. That's another banger. Bananas in pajamas. They're chasing you downstairs or something. No, they're chasing teddy bears. What's another Australian show? H2O? Yes! Yes, H2O! Cleo, the condensation, Cleo! Emma! And then she turns into a mermaid. As she's flopping around. It's so funny doing those voices. My phone! Not my phone. Your phone. Hold on, chat. We're looking up a phone number, seeing if it's something that they gotta take. If so, I'm gonna mute for a little bit. Gotta take it? Alright, hold on, chat. I'll be right back. I'm back, chat. How we doing? We doing good? Alright, did I miss anything? Toad Plays donated friggin' $1 New Zealand as soon as I left. What is this? I'm a marketable plushie. Oh no. I need to change back. I think I might be stuck actually. Yeah, well, looks like I'm stuck like this for a little bit. Just kidding, I'm back. Look at me, I'm normal. Now I'm angry. Wait, hold on. Now I'm angry. Now I'm normal. Angry. Plushie. Normal. Haha. Okay. What were we in the middle? Oh my god, am I having a stroke? Whew. What were we in the middle of doing? That's right, Machok. Machok on T-Star. I'm so hungry. I need to do this. Alright, I'm doing this one. Fuck it. Alright, hold on. Okay, capture record, boom. Hey, look, mature. I don't care. I'm getting mature and then I'm evolving it. I don't give a shit. Alright, that's long enough. Oh, we target there. We go cafe. But I hope we're all doing love. It's Nina Nick. Hello, Nina Nick. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. And Turkish Wizard, how you doing? Hope you're all having a lovely day. Yes, lovely day. This will be the last one of the stream. We've already done quite a few today. We've done Fanthump, we've done Trevenant, and we've done Vivlion, and we've done Panpol. So we've done quite a few. So now, what am I saying? Going fucking ballistic. I'm saving. Alright, here's a little trick for those who don't know about this fun little trick that I'm about to show you. Here's a fun trick so you can save right before you go in. And then we do this, and then we go in. And then, what we can do, we'll see if the Machop, yes. We'll see if the Machop is nearby. Please don't be the sewers. It's not the sewers, so we're fine. Our Machop is right there. But, what we can do, we can close the game, and we can reopen it. So what we want to do, we want to close the game, and then we want to reopen it. Then when we reopen it, we might be outside of it again. No, we're in it. That's fine. We're just going to do the fly method and hopefully hit one of those two. But something that you can do, you can save right as you're out, and immediately see what's nearby, but you got to do it quick. And then you can see if there's if they spawn really close. If not, you can quickly close the game and reopen it, or you can do a backup save. If you do a hard save right before you enter, then if you go back in, you can actually change where certain Pokemon spawn. So you could get a lot more Machops right next to you, or you can get the your target just closer to you in general. So yeah, neat little trick for those who didn't know. It's 1 a.m. in your country, but it's okay. We're having a huge holiday. Yo, huge holiday? What kind of holiday are you celebrating? I'm not crazy cultured like other places, and Australia has a bit of a culture, but not a crazy culture. So I'm curious, what holiday are you currently celebrating? How do you best explain the brain rot talk? It's just the brain rot alphabet. Yeah, that's true. My gosh. Brain rot's ruined so much. Carnival? Oh, yes, I know Carnival. I know it from that one movie about the birds. Blue? Rio. What the hell am I on about? I was thinking Bluey, like the dogs. No, Rio. Now, that's... I don't know if that's embarrassing for me to say, but I know about it from Rio. Yeah, Carnival's awesome though. Lots of dance. If you watch Rio, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, I read the rest of your message, but yes, Carnival. That's awesome. Well, I hope that you're having fun. I know it's a very energetic holiday. So hope you're having a lot of fun. You managed to get like 4 shiny Eevees today? God damn, Kitty Claw, god damn. Good on ya. That's pretty good. Am I losing my mind? Just a little bit, yeah. Doing with your sister, brother, and father singing that on the loop with the song? A song? Oh, the brain rot alphabet's an actual song. Oh? And your father's in on it? That's hilarious. Man. You have such a cool dad. You gonna head out for the night and shall hopefully catch you tomorrow? Alrighty, Cade. Hey, just letting you know, I love what you're doing. I loved the new, the cat coaster you did. I thought it was awesome. And I hope that you have a lovely rest of your night. I might see you tomorrow during tomorrow's stream. And because of Carnival, we don't actually celebrate Valentine's Day in February. Oh, really? You do celebrate on June 12th? Oh, that's awesome. I love hearing about like how different places celebrate like different things. Because I know like certain countries also don't like celebrate like Christmas and stuff as just an example. But yeah, that's interesting to hear. But yeah, Carnival's a huge event in like Brazil and stuff. Yeah, interesting to hear that you celebrate Valentine's Day in June. Here we go again. Like a bows in the sound. Oh, Subway. Hold up. I can do this with one hand. Hold up. What I mean is I have a phone in one and a controller in the other. The phone has a Subway order because I'm hungry and I want Subway. God, I'm hungry. Yes, Italian meatball. Fuck yeah. Oh, just the last thing? Okay. What do I want? Honestly, I think that's good. Do you want to get anything? Yeah. But of course! What's up, my boy? What's up, you? What's up, my boy? How you doing? I'm currently hunting for Machoke, as you can see. We only spent like roughly 6 minutes on. This will be the last hunt of the stream, though. This will be the 5th hunt of the stream as well. So we've been pretty good in terms of luck, honestly. But I hope you're having a lovely day, Blaze. Hope you're having a lovely day. I myself, I'm doing pretty damn good. I am really hungry though. So, Lycans and I are doing a Subway order. doing a bit of a cheeky Subway. Oh, there's a shiny Crabola. Motherfucker. I noticed when I'm like a bit more, I don't know, not tipsy. Jesus, I don't drink. What do you call it? When I'm like hungry, I have less of a filter. Which is not good when I'm on YouTube. Is it only 2 Machop spawning? I think so. Yeah, I could do a hard save. I could go back, I guess. Nah, I'll just keep doing it. There's 2. The chances of me phasing though are pretty high. I mean, I've already phased on 1. Your day's been pretty good. Love to hear it. Blaze, absolutely love to hear it. Since Valentine's Day is basically a commercial thing, and in general we have a new year, February is Carnival, Easter can be on March or April, and Mother's Day is in May, so June was the chosen one. You know what? Fair enough. A traveler does stuff. Hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely gorgeous, lovely, amazing day. And, yeah, hope you're having a lovely day. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Thanks for the good luck. You know, with that good luck, we're gonna get this much up right now. Could you imagine if we did, though? I am so hungry. Boy, am I thirsty. Have you guys seen, there's a, on like YouTube and Instagram, there's like this animator that, I think they're called like YB, I think. I'm gonna assume most of you haven't, but they just do like this like weird mix. It kind of reminds me of like Charlie Brown, honestly, the kind of animations they do. It's, I have fun watching them. If you look it up. Yeah, a lot of people multi-stream. I used to. I used to do Twitch and YouTube, but then Twitch changed their policies and it's like, oh yeah, if you're, you can't promote your YouTube or anything. I'm like, oh, well, fuck that. And then I just changed to YouTube fully. Like, technically I still have a Twitch account, but I never use it. Like, I've heard it's better for like monetization and stuff, but it's like, that's not really the full goal right now, you know? Also, there's a lot more competition. Well, I mean, YouTube's hard for growth. Twitch is, I think, a little bit easier. Especially if you already have like a pre-established audience, of course. You just got a Sparkling Power 3 Poison Donut? Ooh. Well, I guess you would wait, until... Whoopsie doopsies. Well, what you can do, you can use that out, like... I guess you would just wait until there's a poison, like, outbreak, not outbreak, distortion that has, like, a poison Pokemon that you really want. You know? Your half-brother's joining the stream? Oh, well, I can't wait for them to join. That's more eyes on me, baby. I can't wait for this food. Oh my god. Toad Plays Pokemon is back. Oh my goodness. Welcome back, Toad. You haven't played the DLC that much? Donuts are kind of like sandwiches from Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, they are. Only difference is, like, you can only use the donuts in the distortion, the hyperspace distortions. That's the only real difference, though. Is Goomy a poison type? No, but honestly, it makes sense that people think that. No, Goomy's not a poison type. The only dragon poison type is Dragaugi. Yeah, I mean, I'll always do trades at the end of the stream, man. Always, always, always. Well, I always try to. And now that I know, like, food's, like, on the way as well, it'll be easier to stick around for a bit longer. Ah, wait, thank you. You've put in what you want? Awesome. Boom, boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. It's on its way. Oh, orders received. They're gonna be making it. Yippee. Dragging some full odds shiny hunting on your second save. Man, does the shiny charm make a difference? It really does. I mean, yeah, it like slashes the shiny chance like to a fourth, man. It's crazy. It's insane. You're really sure I'm gonna find the shiny? Hey, I am gonna find the shiny. It's like when it comes to shiny hunting, it's a matter of when, not if, you know? It's just probability. And it was actually a game that recently came out. It was like an indie game made by like a small little group of people. Super simple. But I think a lot of streamers played it. I think it was just called like Unfair Coin Flip, I think is what it was called. And the game's whole premise was just about probability. And the game ends when you get 10 coins in a row. 10 heads in a row, sorry. And the whole idea is that you just flip a coin. Do I have the shiny charm? Yes, I do. Which is why I don't do the sparkling donuts. Because if you have the charm and the sparkling donuts, I feel like it makes it a bit too easy. Would it make the hunt a lot faster? Yes, but I don't know. I just feel like it's too easy for me, honestly. Oh my god, there it is. Holy mackerel. That was really quick. Okay, let me get I'll get a nest ball prepared. Alright, let's try and get this guy. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hey, look at this guy. Oh yeah, he's yelling. Alright, get in the nest ball. Boop! In a 1, 2, 3, shiny Machop for me. Now we gotta do some cleanup. Hey, it's a cribble. Get in there, people. Boop. Now we just gotta evolve the Machop. Nice. I can't believe I get to end stream before my food arrives. Hip hip hooray. Oh, honestly, thank goodness. I'm so hungry. I get a drink too. Oh my goodness. I've been having nothing but water for a while. And honestly, my body's been feeling pretty good, but I like soft drink too. I like it. I like it a lot. And soda water's just bad. I hate soda water. It's just ugh, it's ugh. Like you would drink it for the texture, but it's not the texture why I drink soft drink. I like it because of the taste, and it's like having like soda water, but with like. You can flavor it, I suppose. If you have cordial or something, or like some kind of like iced tea, I suppose you can like make it sound like just taste a little bit better. But I'm not like huge on iced tea and stuff. Like, cause like out of all the soft drinks, I used to be like huge on Pepsi, but they changed it. They changed the freaking formula for it, so that way it what do you call it? So it's just the same as Pepsi Max, and it's like, great, now it tastes horrible and artificial. Yay, thank you. Now it sucks. But yeah. Sasuke Sanchez, hello. Yeah, you're the brother, half brother of Alpha Elise. Yes. Yes. Hello, Santos. Welcome to the stream. You are getting the very end of it. But we get to end with some good old trading as per normal. But before we do, you liked Coke, and when you had Coke, even though you weren't around when you had it. Wait, what? Oh, I see what you're saying. What did we just hunt? Machop. Right, when did I catch it? Was this the right one? So, yes, this was the right one. Oof. Alrighty, we gotta evolve this guy. This gal, sorry, we gotta evolve this gal. What did I order? I ordered, Italian meatball from Subway. That's what I've gotten. Whew, I'm hungry. Okay. We got it. Alrighty. And here is the Machop that we just caught, as we do have to evolve it into the target for today's hunt, which is, of course, this shiny Machoke. Now, I'm half and half with this. I like it because of the blue, and the blue stands out, but the green is, I don't know. You know, I think overall I like it, but it might just be a little bit too much for my taste, but it's good. Oh, and it has the worst possible nature. Hip hip hooray! Okay, you should name it that unspeakable name. Voldemort. It's a female. You know what? Fuck it. And your name is going to be Stevette, because I cannot think of anything else right now. I'm really hungry. I'm currently streaming. I'm live on these days. And, yeah, that's all I can think of. Your name's going to be Stevette. Boom, I'm done for the day. I'm gone. I'm leaving. Stevette. Your name is Stevette. I have so many boxes of shinies. Oh my god. And on that note, you know what we're gonna do now to end the stream? It's time to give back to the lovely people watching. I'm gonna give away a bunch of motherfucking dupe shinies. Connected to the internet. 256793525. That's the code. That's the code. That's the code. You do the code. You do the code. You do the code, and you get free shiny. Free shiny. The best shinies. Best shinies you've ever seen. Duplicate shinies. The best they are. The best they are. Looking into it. Looking into getting better hunts. Affordability doesn't exist. Even though I said it last year, focus on affordability. $4.5K, what the fuck? That's ridiculous. It's about 700 in Australia. What the hell's the conversion rate? You were gonna trade, but your Switch is dead. No! That's okay. I'm gonna do this until the food's here. Might be a while. I'm gonna do this until I want to lay down. I can't wait for food. Your racing setup's 4,000? Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. 4,000? God motherfucking damn! Also, you know what? While we're waiting, I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time showing appreciation for every single one of you. Like recently, we hit 6,000. Man, like that's ridiculous, and I can't be more thankful to every single one of you. Like, supporting the series. You know, I'm just so... I can't even put it into words. It's just so unfathomable to me. 6,000 and climbing too. It's crazy. It's ridiculous to me. And just thank you. Honestly, thank you all so much for all the love and support. It means a lot to me. Anyway, you're gonna get a Phantom. And remember, don't give me your shinies. I give shinies, I don't receive shinies. You're gonna get yourself a shiny Phantom. Because I have so many of them. Oh, I'm so sweaty! It's so hot. Goodbye, Phantom. Onwards, go to Kitty. Go to Kitty, which I can only assume is Kitty Clawlaw. Which, congratulations, you're now the proud owner of a shiny Trevenant. Isn't that what I said? I thought I said Kitty Cat Law. I might be going crazy. Thank you for the Bumblebee. I'll treasure it, and it will stay in my boxes forever. Ugh. Alrighty. You're trying to do a shiny only run? Well, hey. Now you have a shiny Trevenant that was owned by me that you can use in that run. You're welcome. Alrighty, we will also be saying, if anyone does, like, get into the trade, please don't come in again. We're trying to make it equal, and so everyone has a chance. So, if you've already gotten one, please don't come back in. It'll ruin the fun for everyone. 352418882. Like, and again, carrying on what I was saying earlier, like, we're currently at 6,198 subscribers. That's crazy to me, man. That's insane. I still can't believe it, honestly. And, like, that number's just gonna keep on getting bigger. You know, and like the bigger it gets, the more effort and the projects that I can do and stuff, and like it's just so, I'm just flabbergasted, you know. Who would have thought that, like, just doing this and people want to watch it and just enjoy it, you know? It's crazy to me to think about. Trevenant, Gyarados, and Flabébé. Honestly, that's some pretty good type coverage you got. The only thing... Oh, it's heading this way. Oh my goodness. I'll give it a few more goes just to see if anyone else does want to trade. If not, that's totally fine. I'll give it like another 2 goes. Oh, there we go. Who do we get? Kata. However you want to say that. And we're going to give you... You know, we have a lot of Phantoms. I'm gonna give away some Phantoms. Whoa! Don't give me a Zygarde! You're crazy! Why are you trying to give me a Zygarde? Bro, give me like a Route 1 Pokemon or something. You're not gonna give me a Zygarde, man. There we go. That's better. That Zygarde's yours, bro. Man, I'm giving them away to give back to you guys, you know, for all your love and support, you know? That's why I do this. That's the whole reason I do this. So all of you can have a little bit of me, you know? And vice versa. And bam, there it is. Kata sent over Aaron. That's you, man. You're in my game now. Alrighty. And one more. Wait, whoopsies. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 3, 2, 5. Man, I've seen like clips of like kids learning how to like count from like 1 to like 10. And the thing is, like, I saw one specific kid that was going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then jumped to 9. It's like, oh no, it's okay, you're almost there. It's like, it's 6 and 7, and the kid went, oh, 6, 7, 6, 7, and they're like 2 years old. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. Oh, it's you, Toad? Alrighty, Toad. What do you want? What do you want, my man? You can have a pig night. You want a pig night, my man? There's a lot here to choose from. Get a Tynamo, get a Skidoo. As a member, you get to choose. You get to choose, my guy. Links are posted in general. Well, when I have a bit of free time, I'll certainly have a look at it. Can you have Tyrant? No, you cannot. Tyrant is part of the series. And I only have one, so I'm giving away specifically duplicates. Not even members can choose ones that were specifically for the series. You can choose anything else though that wasn't for this. So you can't choose like Quillardin, you can't choose Wimpy or Taffy, anything like that. Specifically duplicates. So if you want a Phantom, give you a Phantom, Spinarak, Noibat, Pig Knight, Ekans, Tynamo, Pidgey. What about Aron? Brother, you can take them. You can take them. Do you want a Larion? Well, if you have an Aron, then you can evolve it. You can have an Aron. You're gonna get a steering wheel soon for your racing setup? Oh, hell yeah. I'm not too huge in the cars. Don't give me shinies. I say it enough. Just give me a random, like, Route 1 Pokemon, my man. There we go. You hate the 6-7 meme because you don't get it? Doesn't have anything to make it funny other than 6-7? Like, where's the wordplay or comedy? To be fair... E. What's the context for E? Like, it's... Because, like, the way... For E, it's like the way it's said, right? And it doesn't really mean anything. It's just, like, a meme, right? A lot of memes don't mean anything. And there's a lot of people who acted crazy with it, you know? People were going E crazy. Five, 2, 3. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 5, 2, 3. 3 minutes away. Alrighty. You're welcome, Toad Plays. Remember, if you've already gotten one as well, do not come back in, ruin the fun for other people, but give it a few other goes. If anyone else comes in, awesome. Yes, remember, if you can only choose the duplicate if you are a member. Just to make it so that people who do the members stuff and like support, I can give a little bit more extra to them. Don't worry, I can see everyone's comments. No one can be found. Alright. This will be probably the last time I do it. E got built into Substance, so like EA game. That's true. That's true. True, Rush E. Well, I guess in the same realm, like, there are plenty of memes that have come out of it, I suppose. I don't know, it's just kind of like this generation's version of that, I suppose. Which, if we're being fair, memes have kind of like diluted over the years to very, very simplistic or random things. Like, the whole thing of like, me and the boys in the basement looking for beans, you know, things like that. But like, even then, that had like some level of substance. It has like some kind of bit to it. The whole thing of like 6, 7, that was from a song. Right, it originated from a song. Welcome back, Legend of Kenny. You're back. Fun fact, Machoke's black Speedo is just part of its skin. The only thing they're actually wearing is the belt. Ew. 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 That's gross. That's gross. It's a Ferrari steering wheel? God damn. God damn, man. That's crazy. Ready for April, the project at the conference? Well, I hope you guys are ready. Alright, one more time. Then if nothing, then I'll end stream. I missed the last test. Oh, you're both in Health Academy. You're going to the conference where you'll be presenting the language barrier project. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Awesome. So you're both going to be doing it together. That's awesome. Love to hear that. Shining Hunted, all 3 of the starters took you years, still trying to recover. Man, like, from this game? Well, it took you years. All 3 of the starters. Man, that's crazy. The fact that it took you years, that's some dedication, man. And I commend you for it. But that is all the time that I have for today. So thank you all so much for watching. I am really hungry and my food has arrived, so I'm gonna go eat that. So thank you all so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. For all of those who, well, Toad, thank you for the extra miles that you've gone today. Giving a donation as well as giving a gifted. Really do appreciate it. And same amount of love to all of you who have sat here and have watched this entire stream. You are what make this YouTube channel possible. And thank you all so much for over 6,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Hope y'all had a lovely day. I'll be streaming again tomorrow doing the Pokemon Black Randomizer Nuzlocke, so stay tuned for that. Same time as well, 11 a.m. Pacific, Australian Eastern Time. So again, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. And as always, please remember to stay hydrated and follow your dreams. I'll see all you tomorrow. Goodbye and good night, or good afternoon, wherever you may be. Alrighty, bye-bye.